100 influential
I want us to
people,
follow
filmmakers,
this
journalists, all these
conversation
people
that
are
I'm going to
already
make.
on the wanted list. So this is why
Let me
I think,
give you a
people are saying,
background of what is
Chate
happening.
Moen.
What you're watching is, I told you there's a country called Maina, where currently now in UK they've locked their ambassador out of the embassy because of the situation that is happening. We're going to start our program now. So let me just put the phone down and then get myself together. I hope you're ready for the afternoon broadcast. Once again, this is Koikimedia. So bear with me. So we're going to start the program, but just give me some few minutes. Okay, let's see what they're still talking about. About increase it.
Use of the AstraZeneca vaccine.
Okay,
And says he wasn't concerned.
I'm not interested in this. All right, so what we're going to do now, I'm going to put the phone down. You won't see anything. It's going to be blank. So while I get myself together, and we can start our afternoon broadcast. Each time I tell us that Nigeria is not as powerful as many other countries across the world, is because I know what I'm talking about. So share the broadcast as we're preparing for the afternoon show. A country have locked their ambassador out. What is lock ambassador on? So I just play orin Waterman play while we are getting ready. We're already live on YouTube. Don't worry about the pitch deck. Just continue to share the broadcast, but enjoy this while I'm getting ready. Odùduwà Republic adúró òmìnira. Ìfowópọ̀ gbogbo àgbègbè ṣe é ṣe. Odùduwà ó dúró ọmọ tó kù fi bímọ lọ. Orílẹ̀-èdè ni a dúró torí ìyà yìí ti pọ̀ jù. Odùduwà Republic a dúró òmìnira a dé. Now we're getting ready for the afternoon broadcast as usual. Irọ́ kan lè sọ máa. Irọ́ tó ti pa fún wa, òótọ́ ti dé báyìí. Ọkàn politician ò balẹ̀ mọ́. Òun nìkan ni o. Any other thing is counterfeit. Kò ń ṣe ìyà kékeré rárá. Ìyà tó kọjá ojú pálí ni. We are living as poverty people. Kò sí hope kankan. There is no hope. Odùduwà Republic. Get your water. And as we're getting ready for the afternoon broadcast, ǹjẹ́ ó dáa? Kò dáa rárá o. Kò dáa rárá. Ó ti bàjẹ́ pátápátá. Wọ́n ní arákùnrin tún dé. Wọ́n ló dé bó ti ń dé. Bẹ́ẹ̀ni, we all have a work to do and the job must be completed. Bẹ́ẹ̀ni, òun ló ń jọ ọmọ ẹ̀dùn níyà. wọ́n lè fi wá ṣe anything tí gbogbo wa bá ti so papọ̀ báyìí we move they can't do anything àní wọ́n ti lock ambassador kan out kò lè wọnú embassy ní UK ní UK orílẹ̀-èdè yìí á dúró torí ìyà yìí ti pọ̀ jù Odùduwà republic á dúró ẹlòmíà ní Yorùbá nation kò mátà ẹ bá òkè tẹ́lẹ̀ tó ń yí báyìí ẹ bá mi wo kíní yìí o. It's going to be a fantastic afternoon. Very sunshine in the southwest of the country. Benny. I hope you all enjoyed our program with Yeye Dara yesterday, myself and Uncle Fatai Oguribido. We hope to be back with her again very soon. Benny. Orílẹ̀-èdè yìí yóò sì lè kúrò. Wọ́n máa rí ìjà Ṣàngó ni. Ṣàngó sì máa bẹ́ lòmí ìjà. Wọ́n máa rí ìjà Ṣọ̀pọ̀nná. Àṣẹ. Àṣẹ. Ẹ jẹ́ ká finú kan ṣe ẹ jẹ́ ká jọ jà together káwọn alálẹ̀ kó lè fi àṣẹ sí kó lè fi gbogbo kan sí. I will make life easy for us. The YouTube is back, so let's try our Instagram page. Let's see if that goes live. We have so many engineers across the world. You have done so much. Some of you have worked with the NASA, with different organizations. You have implemented so many things. This is the time that you start trying those prototype of what you have tried before. This is the time. Àsìkò tẹ́ máa gbìyànjú láti máa try gbogbo ìgbésẹ̀ intensify ṣe nílùú òyìnbó tí wọ́n fún yín láyè nítorí pé ẹ jẹ́ èèyàn dúdú. Ṣé mọ̀ pé as black as we are ó ní nǹkan tí wọ́n lè fún ẹ láyè láti ṣe nílùú òyìnbó. This is a time that we implement things that will make life meaningful for our people, and it will also help us in the direction of this movement. Forget about Nigeria. Anything you want to do now will be within the Yoruba land. Oh yes, Yoruba comfort. Àwa amakọ́kọ́ rántí wa náà ká tó máa rántí ẹlòmíì. Níbi tá a ti fẹ́ rántí ẹlòmíì nísìn, òun ló kó wá báyìí. Níbi pé a ti ní the network is bad. Yeah, that's why we need all our engineers to start working now and maybe give us a prototype of something else. Not literally maybe internet, but something that will make life better for the Yoruba people. Let me quickly welcome some of you that have joined us. I know it's quite a lot of names there. I might not be able to mention all the names. And the number is still very low. When we are live, we are not asking for viewers, but we want you to share so that somebody, one person called me today. He lives in UK. Can you believe that gbogbo bá ṣe ń pariwo pé Yorùbá nation, Koikimedia, Yorùbá nation, Oduduwa TV, Yorùbá nation, Ìjìnlẹ̀ Marcus, Yorùbá nation, David Hamilton, Yorùbá nation, Heritage, Yorùbá nation, Oṣatola, Yorùbá nation, Lady K, Yorùbá nation, Tenny Blog, Yorùbá nation, Baba Ekiti, Yorùbá nation, Ọmọ Luka, Yorùbá nation, Ìṣọ̀kan TV, Yorùbá nation, gbogbo sọ̀rọ̀sọ̀rọ̀, Yorùbá nation, Lady B. Àṣeyàn kan tẹ̀ tí rí mi rí. The brother called from UK. He was so impressed. First time he was coming across our video on YouTube. That is why we got to make sure that we are live more frequent on YouTube, just the same way we are live on Facebook. Kò ń ṣe gbogbo èèyàn ló wà lórí Facebook, but let me play the anthem because we must respect the anthem, which is very, very important before we go into the deep part of the conversation. And you know, my show lasts 4 hours. I pity those in Nigeria. or Yoruba land. Nítorí pé the internet is not there for them. I wish I can do something for them, but I'm sorry. Let's play the anthem. Ìgbàgbọ́ wa ni pé bá ti bẹ̀rù làbọ̀ mọ́ ká ṣiṣẹ́ ká ṣiṣẹ́ ká ṣiṣẹ́ ká jọlá. Ìṣọ̀kan àtòmìnira ní ẹ jẹ́ ká máa lépa tẹ̀síwájú ọ̀pọ̀ ire àtòhun tó dára. Ọmọ Oòduà dìde bọ́ sípò ẹ̀tọ́ rẹ. Ìwọ ni ìmọ́lẹ̀ ògo adúláwọ̀. My check, my check. I want me, each time I'm doing so many things at the end, they keep, looking at me with different faces. We have about 4 of them that are working tirelessly, and I can only say congratulations and thank you to a powerful Koikimedia team. I do a lot of feedback, and I love feedback. I was reading a message. I go around different platforms. Some of you don't even know I post to LinkedIn. Ẹlòmíì ò mọ̀ pé mo máa ń post lọ sínú LinkedIn because I want everybody to hear about Yoruba nation. So ẹlòmíì tó kọ̀ jẹ́ business person tó rò pé òun like Nigeria tó bá bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí yí Yoruba nation lórí LinkedIn máa gbé what is going on? Then they start having at the back of their mind that Nigeria will break. They bá ṣe òwò pẹ̀lú Nigeria. That is your own problem. The time now is 12:25. It's Thursday, the 8th of April, 2021. It's going to be a blast as usual. Thank you very much, Mike Tega, watching us on Instagram. We haven't so much appreciate our viewers on Instagram, and the numbers have grown so much. Lanre Taylor, thank you for joining. Jamie, thank you for joining. Those are Instagram. I think I have Muromoka. I hope I pronounced it. Very sorry if I haven't pronounced the name properly. I have Papa Jen. I have Wish Ye, and so many others. Olabode, Adeola Food. Okay. And the rest of you, I haven't mentioned your name. Don't get upset. Gbogbo yín ni mo fi tọ̀wọ̀tọ̀wọ̀ kí. Kíkí ọlá, kíkí àlàáfíà, kíkí ìrọ̀rùn tí à ń gbé wá sí ojú ìran yín ní gbogbo ìgbà. Ó lè yàtọ̀ sí tí ẹ fẹ́ gbọ́. Ẹ lè má like bá ṣe fẹ́ sọ, àmọ́ ẹ jẹ́ á mú òtítọ́ ọnú ẹ̀ kúrò. Tá bá ti lè mú òtítọ́ ọnú ẹ̀ kúrò, ó máa gbé wa débi tá ń lọ. We have brilliant Yoruba people. Ẹ̀gbọ́n tí mo bá sọ̀rọ̀ lénìí 30 years ṣé 30 years lọ́pẹ́ ṣá. I think he says he left via Nigeria. He has been back in Nigeria via 1989. I can't remember whether 1989 lọ́rọ̀ àwọn kúrò nílé, but he has not been back home for a very long time. He's a fashion designer. Ǹjẹ́ mo fashion designer tó jẹ́ pé ó ti wá ń lo owó ẹyọ, ó ti ń lo gbogbo nǹkan wa, ó ti fi ń design aṣọ nísìn. And he lives very close to the white people in the UK. I'm not going to give you the area. I know a lot of us lives in UK. We are living in the suburb of that country called UK, America, Germany, Netherlands, Switzerland, Australia. Maybe some few people that are well-to-do among us will live in posh area. Ẹlòmíì kan wo UK. Poverty area máa wà nínú UK. Àwọn àdúgbò kan wà ní UK. àwọn èèyàn tẹ̀ fẹ́ jẹ́ káwọn ọmọ wọn lọ sí skul láyé àyẹ̀ pé kán ọmọ mi lọ sí skul lẹ́yìn náà kàkà bẹ́ẹ̀ wọ́n máa kó kúrò ládùúgbò yẹn wọ́n máa lọ sádùúgbò òbòmí but ẹlò tó wà Nàìjíríà nísìn akọni gbogbo wọn ló wà ní UK but kò mọ̀ pé UK gan ní tó ń pè ní deprived areas kí ni mo sọ deprived areas ìyàtọ̀ tó kọ́ wà nínú deprived areas yẹn ni pé ó dájú Nàìjíríà lọ tó bá wọlé ẹlòmíì ní UK wàá máa béèrè pé ṣé London làwọn ilé wa ṣá àbí Manchester ló ń gbé àbí Birmingham kò ń ṣẹjọ́ wọn nítorí pé wàhálà àwọn ará ilé tó wà Nàìjíríà kò jẹ́ káwọn tẹ̀ mọ̀ pé ìyà ń jà wọ́n ní London àbí ní England kí n lè kó gbogbo ẹ̀ papọ̀ torí kọ́ má bàa ní Koiki ó ṣe jẹ́ London nìkan ló máa ń dárúkọ so ti bá sọ pé England Wales Scotland mo ti kó gbogbo ẹ̀ papọ̀ nìyẹn ẹlòmíì wà nílùú òyìnbó wàhálà àwọn ará ilé kò jẹ́ kó wà òkè lókè òkun tó bá wá lọ sílé wọn irú àwọn atẹ́yẹ pé iṣẹ́ ta ti ṣe tó bá wọnú ilé wọn báyìí wọ́n máa béèrè pé ṣé àwọn ará bíi wà ní London ṣá tún sọ pé London ṣé wọ́n wà ní England kò ń ṣẹ́jọ́ wọn nítorí pé wàhálà ará ilé kò jẹ́ kó tẹ́kẹ̀ ara wọn. Somebody is watching us from Italy on the Instagram. Mo rí èèyàn mi bí èèyàn Folan, thank you for watching. Oòduà gbé wá kò ní gbé ọ̀dàlẹ̀ lọ́sọ̀. Mo kí gbogbo ẹ̀yin tí ẹ wà lórí Instagram, mo kí ẹ̀yin tẹ́ wà lórí YouTube. Mo láǹfààní àti dárúkọ gbogbo wa bọ̀ mo kí gbogbo wa pẹ̀lú tìfẹ́tìfẹ́ pẹ̀lú tọ̀wọ̀tọ̀wọ̀. Èmi ọmọ yín náà ló dé tí mò ń polongo kí ni mò ń tà nǹkan kan náà ni mò ń tà Aníkẹ́ gba Yorùbá Nation gbọ́ tí mò ń tà nìyẹn láti bí ọdún kan ẹ̀rí pé tí mò ń tà yẹn lágbára tí mo gbé dání yẹn tí mi ń tà yẹn ó ní agbára débi pé àwọn international community wọ́n ń gbọ́ gbogbo tí mò ń sọ wọ́n dẹ̀ fi yé wa pé Nàìjíríà ò ní break nítorí àǹfààní tiwọn ló jẹ́ ṣe rí pé táǹtà yẹn ó ní agbára ó dẹ̀ ní ewu bọ́ tá bá ti rántí pé ọlá tẹ̀yìn tẹ̀ ń wò wá tẹ̀ ń fi ìfẹ́ wò wá ẹlòmíì sẹ́ láti bí ọdún kan ló ti ń gbàwẹ̀ lórí gbogbo wa ìtẹ̀gbẹ́ bàbá kan pè mí tán nísìn ó ní ìtẹ̀gbẹ́ dání ìtọ́ yẹ káwa máa ṣe ni ó nàbúrò ìtọ́ yẹ kémi máa ṣe òun nìwọ́ gbé dání so kí ló wá dé tí a ní fi ìfẹ́ láti fi bá yín ṣe so tí bá wá sọ pé kẹ́lòmíì nísìn kí wọ́n fún wa ní owó bí Koikimedia wá ní kí lẹ́ ń fẹ́ owó ìtàgbé dání kò ń ṣe àwa náà mọ̀ pé ìtàgbé dání ìtò wíwo ni. Do you think we are fighting Nigerians alone? Do you think Nigerian government nìkan là ń bá jà kò dé ṣe pé à ń bá wọn jà a fẹ́ kúrò nínú Nàìjíríà ni and we have to go by peace. ẹlòmíì ò dẹ̀ understand it. Thank you very much. Somebody was also advising those on Instagram to always share on their social media platform. Thank you very much. Sleo, I don't know whether it's just your name or your Instagram name, and I do appreciate it. If you don't share, the next person there look, and in your company láti UK, oh no, share mi rí ni. Mo wá wò pé àdínà ń pariwo, àṣàríwó yẹn kò débì kankan. And let's talk about the radio. Ìtorí ibi tá a tún lọ lọ́sàn-án nìyẹn. A máa sọ̀rọ̀ lórí the radio station. Ẹ bá wa pín ètò yìí 562 kò rí ẹ ti ṣí ẹ lẹ́ǹkan ti sún yín ẹ bá wa pín à ń bẹ̀ yín ní àṣàkọ àníṣe one person called me today ó ṣe come across Koikimedia kò gbọ́ rí. A very good afternoon once again. Ilẹ̀ ti ṣú náà wọn bòmíì àwọn tó wà níbi Japan àwọn ti wà lálẹ́ àwọn Australia àwọn ti wà lóru New Zealand ẹ wá ní ayé kò pin síbì kan. Let's talk about the radio. But before I talk about the radio, do you know what is happening? Àwọn kò lè wọnú embassy. Ẹ rí pé nǹkan ti dé. Ilé ayé ń change. Ó ń mì báyìí. Ó ń fì báyìí. Do you know that in 2021, a country, their citizens can lock their ambassador from going into the embassy? I'm sure those people have watched my video before. What you will video Koikimedia ni by taking that inspiration. We are setting a precedent that the world would have to understand that we are not joking. And it's not a threat. It is just our entitlement. Anáàfẹ́ bá Nàìjíríà ṣe kò ń ṣe tipátipá kò ń ṣe tìkútùkù. Ẹ má bínú ẹlòmíràn ní Koiki Odútú dé pẹ̀lú àwọn Yorùbá tó máa ń sọ bí ìgbà tẹ́ pé kó júyàn ọ̀nà báyìí. Ẹ ní fi ṣèbínú ni. Mẹ́sẹ̀ tó wà ń bẹ̀ ní kẹ́ mú. Àníṣe ìlú kan lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ báyìí ní UK bí ṣe bá ń sọ̀rọ̀ wọ́n ti ti ambassador wọn pa kò jẹ́ kó wọnú ilé. Now have we thought that president làwọn yẹn ti lé fún wa nísìn and sure àwọn kan ti ń calculate pé ó fẹ́ tó dé gbogbo embassy tiwa náà. Ó máa dàbí eré nì. Ìtorí pé àwọn ọmọ ìlú yẹn tó wà ní UK tó ń wo ìyà tí military fi àwọn ọmọ wọn jẹ àwọn bàbá wọn jẹ àwọn àǹtí wọn jẹ. That country has been under dictatorship for a very long time that I know, more than 20 years. Àwọn wá rò pé ayé yẹn máa lọ bẹ́ẹ̀ títí ẹ wá gbé ambassador ẹ gbé lọ sí UK. Àwọn tí aráàlú yẹn wá ti ambassador mọ́ta pé ó ní wọnú embassy in tó bá fẹ́ fà ní kó fà. Ó ti di wàhálà báyìí ní UK. Gbégélé arúgbéjẹ gbèsè ta ló máa san. Ẹ káàbọ̀ sórí ètò náà. Welcome to the show. Oh yes, somebody have job. Mama mi Mojí Adesanya, àwọn tó ń follow news around the world. Maina ambassador was disallowed into the embassy. We need to do, àwọn tí ń san ta máa ṣe. We need to do that in location 9 around the world. A ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ mẹ́yẹ bọ̀ lápò ní màmá mi. Àníṣe in táwọn tó jẹ́ this time around, those that are the energy ni gbogbo tó ń lọ lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ nísìn. And those energy cannot be crushed by the word power. Eléyìí sọ̀rọ̀ ìbọn, ọ̀rọ̀ missiles, ọ̀rọ̀ gunpowder. No. It's the energy of the mind. Energy tó débi pé ilé ayé fẹ́ change. Ó mì fìkìfìkì báyìí. Àwọn kan wá ní Nàìjíríà máa hold. Àwọn ló sọ bẹ́ẹ̀. Ta ló ń parọ́ fún yín? If a citizen he has now put their ambassador under house arrest, wọ́n jẹ́ kó wọnú. I can see our Baba Gosme. Ọ̀sínbàjò ó ń decorate Fulani man, the new inspector general of police. Ẹ̀rí pé orí gbogbo wa ti dàrú. Ọ̀sínbàjò decorating the inspector general of police, a Fulani man, Hausa Fulani man, because a máa kọ́ àwọn méjèèjì papọ̀ ni. Kí ni ìkan náà ní gbogbo wọn? What's the difference? Ìyàtọ̀ kankan sí. When you see comment like that says, I hope Yoruba nation will be real, you understand that these are people that still have one leg in, one leg out. Don't blame them. I've just picked that comment on YouTube. I read all the comments. I'm not able to read all the comments. Baba Gosime, but I want to focus on the message. What happened to the Apapa worship that we showed you? As I speak to you, it is still there. It hasn't moved. The worship we showed you yesterday, different stories is coming out of it, and I don't know which one is the fact. Some say they are Spanish and they are on a training, so that means they are in Nigeria. Èyí tẹ́ jẹ́ ẹ mọ̀ pé mi ibi tí bá mọ̀ dé ni máa sọ, but lórí show yìí, lórí ètò yìí, aláwọn intelligent sailors, àwọn engineer lórí omi, ẹ lè bá wa maybe break it down. Wọ́n ní ship yẹn kọjá lọ ni, ó wá yà ó fi rẹ epo bí ó fi rẹ omi. I'm sure ibo ló ti ń bọ̀ tó fi gbọ́dọ̀ wa kọjá. Ẹni tó dẹ̀ sọ fún mi ní pé nígbà tí ship yẹn máa dé, helicopter kan wà lókè tó overhead ẹ̀. Helicopter kan wà lókè ẹ̀ until tó fi park helicopter yẹn wá lọ. But the question is, how do we filter this message to our people? That is where the radio station comes in. It is good. Ẹ̀yin tẹ́ wà nílùú òyìnbó àtàwọn kọ̀ọ̀kan tọ́lọ́hun kẹ́, and let's be fact or factual. Àbóyìnbó wo ni mo fẹ́ sọ? Into bá fẹ́ sọ tètè sọ́mọ wà lórí ètò. Hello? Ẹ má bínú, it's an emergency and I gotta pick it. Okay, a tún pè padà. Hello? Ó ń connect mọ́ kíní ni. Airpod. Hello? Mo mọ̀ kó wà lórí airpod ni. Mo wà lórí ètò, kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀? Ó ti lọ. Okay, ó ṣe gan ni. All right. Okay. Move on. All right. I've just been told that the vessel have left. Message to pé wọlé nísìn ló confirm it. Ó ṣe gan ni. Ẹ fi mẹ́rin tó jẹ́ ẹ ní láti mọ̀. Ntí wọn náà bá ní lọ́wọ́ tó fi pé ó máa wúlò fún Yorùbá ká lè fi rọ́nà kọjá ìwọ náà pé kó sọ fún wa. Èyí tó sọ fún wa yẹn má fi mọ ẹni tó sọ fún wa ìyàn ní kankan ṣe pẹ̀lú wọ. I've just been told that the vessel have left. So it was here maybe for what? Kí ló wá ṣe? So many things is going on, but because our focus has been Yoruba nation, ẹlòmíì ò tẹ̀ mọ̀ tó ń lọ mọ́ nísàlẹ̀ bó ṣe ń kówó jẹ bó ṣe ń move oríṣiríṣi nǹkan. Somebody says the ship could be on a visit, not for war. Navy ships sometimes pay visit to countries on bilateral visit or to refer. I'm not disputing that. And you might be right. He's on a visit. Just the same way they visited us for more than 60 years and scattered away all our resources. It's good, Abi. Visit none. The same visit that has allowed me and you to live in Europe and America, in Asia country, and we cannot come back home. The same visit that all these foreigners have used to suppress us and we are not moving an inch is a visit. Visit none is good when they visit. Mo wà lórí ètò báyìí o, mo wà lórí ètò. Kò sí lórí speaker anyway. Okay, ọ̀dà ẹ ṣe gan ni. All right. Ọ̀dà, no problem. All right. Ọ̀dà, okay, ọ̀dà ẹ ṣe gan ni. Àníṣe aláwọ̀ ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ rí pé wọ́n ti mú ẹ̀rí pọ̀ tí iná ti lọ. This is the country. The light is gone. Welcome to the the biggest Africa, the biggest giant of Africa. Giant of Africa on the 21st century where light is still going. We have a lot of media co-son tele talifi shut down into maje katete rona koja torí mama fi òwe bí òwe kó lè bá yé wa kí má fi gbogbo ẹnu sọ délẹ̀ wọ́n lè máa mọ̀ pé mo wà lórí ètò mo ṣe ń gbé àwọn calls yẹn a wà live lórí broadcast lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ báyìí ẹ lè máa mọ̀ mo ṣe gbé. Okay, fẹ́ dá sórí ètò ni. Ọ̀dà, à ń gbọ́ yín sà.
Actually, mo máa ń wo program mi at UK Business. No.
Okay.
So is it speaking more, right?
Yes.
All right. Báyìí kí làwọn yóò mọ̀ pé ìjà tá à ń jà yìí, ìjà tẹ́ káwọn tó bí mi àti nǹkan jà sẹ́yìn ni. Kẹ̀sán pé mo ní strength yẹn or ká sọ pé upbringing wa ó jẹ́ kí wọ́n bí pé everything is normal, which is not. Are you with me? So, tí a bá ní nǹkan tó bá bílẹ̀ ń bóyá àwọn tó wà ní outside the country ni wọ́n ń ta àti push ní pé wọ́n kò fẹ́ máa fẹ́nu ká sílẹ̀ lẹ́yìn pé yóò ń bẹ̀rẹ̀ ra o. When the time comes, we are all ready to fight this fight. It's going to be blood for blood. That won't come back off on here. Because last generation to fail. We must not fail. Like I remember telling my parents here, like, nǹkan táwọn ti ṣe ẹ̀rù tó wà lára sí tí wọ́n jẹ́ ká achieve anything. Káwọn fi wà ní káwọn léwu kò yẹ káwọn táwọn tó ṣe bísíǹsì kò wá nké sọ báyìí tó yẹ kó ń tà ti discourage jùlọ yìí tẹ wà níbẹ̀ ṣe ń jà lọ́wọ́ pé àwọn tó wà lá abroad àwọn tó wà ní Nigeria and diaspora ló ń tà ti fọ́ sí ẹ jẹ́ pé wọ́n pé we are all ready to fight this thing one on one kò ṣe pé bẹ́ẹ̀ wọ́n fẹ́ ló ṣe so kó wọ́n jẹ́ kí gbogbo wa bẹ̀rẹ̀ ká mú nǹkan tí a gbé lọ́wọ́ kò ń sọ̀rọ̀ pé dàgbọ́n fi kọ́ nìkan threatening our anything wọ́n jẹ́ ká mọ̀ pé this thing if you are not ready to release us by, I mean, we bóyá wọ́n bí bóyá àwọn tó jù wá lọ àwọn tó bí wà wọ́n ti frustrate wọn so àwọn bọ̀sọ̀ máa ń so kéèsì ẹ pé wọ́n kéèsì lè ń sọ̀rọ̀ pé àfẹnusẹ ìyẹn wọ́n. Secondly kan tó fẹ́ sọ lọ́rọ̀ yìí ni pé ẹ ní mind wọ́n sọ wọ́n bóyá fún àwọn group kan ní àwọn countries yìí náà ṣe pé a máa ṣe pé nǹkan tó bá lọ níbẹ̀ yẹn àwọn náà máa ṣe tiwa níbẹ̀ tó pé it's going to be live as well. So what the monk could have paid one and potential. So it's going to be different countries.
Okay. But Eshegoni, a very powerful, that Eshegoni Alagba, even though I take back call, but you will all have opportunity. Okay, since the Baja King Tete Shalaye, ti ọ̀rọ̀ rédíò yẹn, tí kò bá bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ń wọlé, tó ẹlòmíì ó lè má láǹfààní àti gbogbo program ìdílé. So ẹ jẹ́ ká sọ̀rọ̀ díẹ̀ ká tó bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ń gba ìpè. She I agree. Now, lóòótọ́ ẹlòmíì ẹ jẹ́ ṣàlàyé fún wa o. Ṣé mọ̀ pé àwọn kan nísìn, the international community believes that we are fighting religious fight based on some of our background check. They believe that the fight is between the Christian and the Muslims in a country that is meant to be secular. So àwọn bára wa jà, òun ni gbogbo ariwo tá à ń pa yìí. That is the belief of some of the international communities, that the Yorubas are fighting, no, I'll rephrase that the Muslims are fighting the Christian, and they need to come around and try to see how they can amend it. Emma Binu, I'm going to take a bit of water. Emma Itik Pelaso, because the calls will come, I'm not going to pick it. A lot, somebody says something, in terms of all these agitation. The government have presented to them that we are angry because we are fighting each other as Muslim and Christian. That is the narratives told to the EU, the countries, ambassadors, because they're asking questions. The ambassadors of each of those countries inside Nigeria are asking questions. One béèrè àwọn ìbéèrè, but ìjọba Nigeria ní Mùsùlùmí àti Kìrìsìtẹ́nì ló ń bára wọn jà, parí ẹ̀ láàrin wọn. Ṣé mọ̀ pé àwọn tó ń dẹran tó pọ̀ jù, statistically, they are Muslims. Àwọn tí wọ́n dẹ̀ ń jẹ oko ẹ̀, statistically, they are Christian. And this is a very gray area. So how do we now represent ourselves to the international community that we are not fighting religious fight? We are fighting for a total freedom out of Nigeria, since something else has been presented to them. Oh yes, we are communicating with each other, but we also want the international community to know we are communicating with them. À ń bára wa sọ̀rọ̀ lóòótọ́, àmọ́ a fẹ́ jẹ́ kó mọ̀ pé intam jà fún yìí kò ń ṣe ìjà ẹ̀sìn o, because that is what the federal government is presenting to the international world. They're calling the government. They are speaking with the government. But it is entirely up to myself and you to now change the narrative. Somebody say we can't hear you again. Akerele Ebenezer. How many people cannot hear me on Koikimedia? Somebody have just said we can't hear you again. Are we good with the sound? Okay, Akerele, it could be from you. Maybe you come out of the broadcast and come back in. We are being told from our own background check that the government of Nigeria is telling the international world that we are just fighting religious fight. Somebody says the international community knows what is going on. Don't let us deceive ourselves. I saw a soldier coming to Chief Sunday Igboho, but he conquered them and they later surrendered. Hey, the international community is being told something different. They might have an idea. A wà lórí ètò ni mo ṣe gbé kọ́ọ̀lù yẹn. A wà lórí ètò lọ́wọ́ sà. Ẹ follow broadcast yẹn o. Mo ní kán máa ti pè nísìn bọ̀ máa jẹ́ kẹ́ wọlé bọ̀ mo sọ lẹ́ǹkan. Ẹ go ahead.
Ṣé rí àwọn tí wọ́n sọ pé a máa sọ̀rọ̀ nípa wọ̀? Mo ò mọ tó ṣẹlẹ̀. Because ṣé rí àwọn pípò wọ́n mọ̀ pé n ò lè fi wọ̀ yẹn. Ṣé rí ẹyin tó ń àdìtì ẹ̀yin lè ju wà sókè. Àwọn àgbàgbọ́ ti jí. Mo kún bá sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀rùn. Mi ò pè sórí ètò yín rí. Owó mọ̀ fẹ́ pín láti máa first time. Ọ̀rẹ́ bí tẹ̀lé yín láti last year. Ṣé rí ní tí wọ́n fẹ́ lò power òkú rẹ̀ lè wọ́. Because I'm not a military man. Òkú wà gan. So àwọn tí mò ń sọ yìí àwọn sójà yìí à ń ṣe àwọn ṣe kò lẹ́nu tó bóyá mo wà lórí because àwọn gan mọ ìtí mo tún àlá sọ yìí ṣe rí àwọn sójà ó láwọn ètò kan pé àwọn tó jẹ́ àwọn tó jẹ́ language wa wọ́n ti ṣe Yorùbá kò dùn mọ́ wọn nínú àwọn náà dẹ̀ ń ṣe àwọn lábẹ́nu tó já sí pé àwọn ọ̀gá yẹn náà mọ̀ wọ́ọ̀lẹ́ ò lè bẹ̀rẹ̀ kí wọ́n pọ̀ wá àwọn pẹ́pẹ́ wọ́ọ̀lẹ́ torí pé tí federal government don believe ní pé wọ́n lè láti rí ṣúgà wọ́n ò lè rí kó pọ̀ fífún pọ̀ Igbo and Yorùbá possible láti kó wọn. Ṣé rí mo fẹ́ sọ ẹ má bínú kí mo gba àgbà mi.
Náà sọ́kẹ̀.
Wọ́n believe lórí àwọn ẹ̀dá àtiwá bí tí wọ́n ti lè kọ́ńkà wọn. That is even if yesterday I fit do something but mo tún dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ yín púpọ̀ látòrí ní Sista Dara bẹ́yẹn lọ gbogbo ètò ìmọ̀ọ́wò which is ẹ̀yin táwọn wò níwájú ẹ̀yin ni ẹ fún wa ní courage àwọn náà ṣiṣẹ́ o mọ̀ mi rà púpọ̀ yóò bẹ̀rẹ̀ oníṣẹ́lẹ̀bù wọ́n ń yìn nítorí pípọ̀ mo ṣe bá ń pọ̀ nínú ẹ̀sìn ìwọ̀ but ẹ̀yin tó ń agitate ẹ̀yin lẹ́jì àwọn náà ní agbára Ọlọ́run ìlú àkọ́kọ́ ló ti gbàgbọ́ lẹ́rọ. Fún àwọn tó sọ̀rọ̀ sí bóyá ẹ mọ̀ sọ pé wọ́n máa sọ ó máa wáyé kò ní kọ́ra because àwọn tó bẹ̀rù bẹ̀rù ọdún tó fẹ́ gbà mú wa that is a good thing bí tó fẹ́ gbà mú wa that is our elders that is a good thing. Owó náà dẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ ni bá a ṣe ń pariwo yìí ẹ̀jẹ̀ ká máa ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀.
Ó dà ẹ ṣe gan ni sọ. Ẹ ṣe gan ni. Ẹ tún láǹfààní àti pè wọlé ẹ jọ̀ọ́ kí ẹ má tí ì pè gbogbo ẹ̀yin tí ẹ ń gbọ́ wa ká lè concentrate lórí 4 hours ní. Àwọn tó wà nílé nìkan ni ayùn wọn máa ń ṣe mí torí pé wọ́n fẹ́ gbọ́ ohun ta fẹ́ sọ. Bọ̀ kí n má fi ọ̀rọ̀ sábẹ́ àwọn púpọ̀ ni pé bàbá tó pè tán nísìn wọ́n ti ṣàlàyé ìdílẹ̀ ṣe rí wọ́n mọ̀ páwa Yorùbá a respect àwọn ọba wa a lè ti sọ̀rọ̀ bí ọ̀rọ̀ tí ẹ máa ní Koiki àwọn kan láìkẹ̀ bá ṣe ń sọ o àwọn kan ní no Koiki no mo láìkẹ̀ náà bó bó ṣe sọ̀rọ̀ sí kábíyèsí yẹn no ó bá má sọ̀rọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ àbó ṣe sọ̀rọ̀ sí ẹni yẹn wọ́n láìkì nǹkan tá à ń ṣe and that is what they want to use. Tá a bá dẹ̀ ti lọ fọ́ọ̀lù sínú trap yẹn pé ká lọ máa gbọ́ sáwọn ọba wa àbáwọn elders wa ọba ta fẹ́ yọ kúrò nínú local government tó ṣiṣẹ́ faraàlú ṣé òun ló máa ṣiṣẹ́ fọ́ba so we must ní pé confrontation ò tí ì sí nísìn nítorí pé ìjọba Nàìjíríà náà wọ́n ṣe tán pè ní ṣe báyìí àmọ́ ntí Inspector General of Police tó ṣẹ̀ wọlé tó sọ ni pé I will deal with any secessionist I will deal with the banditry let me give you the headline akókò tí ní kẹ́ má pè ẹ̀ ní gbọ́ torí pé ẹlòmíì ò follow program yẹn mo dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé bó ṣe ń ka gbogbo alára náà ni I'm trying to open that it was the headline that okay inú ma wà ní kọ́ mo save it sínú gallery got so many pictures over more than bí àyìnkan ló tẹ̀ jẹ́ kí fóònù máa freeze gan níbo ló wà o. Okay, let me tell you what I saw captured. Inspector General Police, today's headline: I will battle banditry, kidnapping and secessionists. Battle wa kí ló fẹ́ fi battle wa? Ṣé military might ló fẹ́ fi battle wa ni àbí police might? Mo dẹ̀ máa ń gbádùn Nnamdi Kanu lórí Twitter dáadáa. Ṣẹ́rá àwọn kan àmọ́ Twitter lò, àwọn kan mọ̀ lò dáadáa, òun làwọn Biafra. Wọ́n dẹ̀ mọ̀ pàwọ́ làwọn ní media, but àwọn jókòó sórí Twitter nítorí pé Twitter ó ní distance tóun náà máa ń rìn. And let me again, 1 hour ago on Sahara Reporter, breaking up Nigeria unacceptable. Government must deal with secessionists, northern elders. Ọmọ Jésù ní London, ẹ má ti pè, follow broadcast rárá nìyẹn. According to the northern elders, the Northern Elders Forum chairman, Professor Ango Abdullahi, àwọn ọmọ àlè Hausa àti Fulani, added that the northern region had paid a huge price for the survival of Nigeria. Ṣẹ́rí game tó ń gbá wa gbá. Now ẹ mọ̀ dí nítorí pé wọ́n ti rí pressure yẹn, but pressure yẹn ò tí tó. Ẹ jẹ́ àpadà sórí rédíò yẹn because I need the rédíò yẹn nísìn láti jẹ́ kí gbogbo abúlé kọ̀ọ̀kan kọ́ lè máa lọ gbáradì. This is 1 hour ago. 1 hour ago. Pín ètò yìí torí pé tẹ bá pín ètò yìí á ti rìn níbi tó yẹ kó rìn dé. 1 hour ago, I'll repeat again. Breaking up Nigeria unacceptable. Government must deal with gbogbo àwa tá à ń pariwo àtẹ̀mí tí mo wà ń lé àtẹ̀yìn tẹ́ wà níta pé kó deal pẹ̀lú wa. Nítorí pé ó ní àwọn north, àwọn ti pay so much for the survival of Nigeria. Àwọn north tí òyìnbó fún ní backing tí wọ́n fi sọ èmi àti yín di ẹni tó ń gbé lẹ́yìn odi àtẹni tó ń gbé nísàlẹ̀ tó ti pa ilé ayé ẹ̀ tí kò tẹ̀lé mímọ́ tí kò tẹ̀lé gbé sókè mọ́. But some of us ti wá dẹ̀ máa fi sọ pé ẹ ṣe sùúrù, a lè sọ̀rọ̀ lóòótọ́ but ẹ ṣe sùúrù. Èmi wá ń bi wọ́n pé irú sùúrù wo la fẹ́ ṣe títí tí gbogbo wa máa fi di ntí Ọlọ́run máa fún alẹ́ mi gúngùn tá máa pé 100 years tá máa di àgbà dáadáa tá máa wá lọ. Ṣé irú sùúrù yẹn ló ń fẹ́? A náà fẹ́ lọ ṣó gbọ́dọ̀ di wàhálà ni. Somebody said I have read it on Twitter. Àwọn tó ń follow Twitter is one area that the Biafra knows how to use. Mo fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ lórí Nnamdi Kanu kó tó di pé mo rí yẹn ni, so ẹ jẹ́ n padà sórí yẹn, but ẹ mọ̀ pé Koikimedia èmi máa screenshot eléyìí nísìn màá wá gbé lọ sórí Facebook fáǹfààní àwọn tí wọ́n kì í mọ̀. Àwa làwa ni mídíà lóòótọ́, Yorùbá ló ni mídíà, but ẹ jẹ́ ká jẹ́ kí mídíà yẹn kó ṣiṣẹ́. We need 450 people so that we can hit that 18 million as quickly as possible. And I also want to put it out that every donor name will be listed out. Gbogbo ẹni tó bá dáwó la máa kọ orúkọ ẹ̀ jáde. Gbogbo ẹni tó bá ṣe kíni, tó àfẹ́ni tó bá sọ pé willingly òun sọ pé kó má forúkọ òun sí nìkan lórúkọ ní jáde. Gbogbo ẹni tó bá dáwó rédíò yẹn lórúkọ ẹ̀ máa jáde. Every single person. Àfẹ́ni tó bá sọ pé no Koiki èmi ò fẹ́ kórúkọ mi kó appear. It's not for anything. It's not because nobody trusts what we are doing. Because the first 450 people are the one that want to initiate the next project. Àwa ti gbé débì kan lóòótọ́, sọ̀rọ̀sọ̀rọ̀ la wá, but ẹ̀yin lẹ fẹ́ initiate the next idea táwa kọ̀ wá sọ jáde lẹ́nu. The first 450 people, and I can confirm that we've received few payments with those that are dedicated and they are not joking. People that knows that that is the way forward. when we say the Yoruba owns the media, a fẹ́ fi yé wọn pé àtàwọn tó wà nílé o àti àwọn diaspora o a máa push gbogbo tá a bá ní to make sure that we bring down this country peacefully. Tó bá dẹ̀ máa dìjà ká ti prepare sílẹ̀. Wọ́n rò péré là ń ṣe. Àwa fi ń yé wọn pé ìtagbéda ní ó ti kọjá eré. A lot of people are asking, how do we pay? What is the account details? That's what you're asking. Should we put the account details to the members of the public on the social media? No. We won't do that. Ẹ̀gbọ́n mi dáadáa, we won't do that. Because the moment we do that, pẹ̀lú gbogbo tí mo ti sọ pa fẹ́ ṣe rédíò, a fẹ́ fi jà, a fẹ́ fi ṣe kíní, do you know what is going to happen? Ǹjẹ́ wa èmi ò ní a fẹ́ fi bá Nigerian government jà o, but a fẹ́ fi gba òmìnira ara wa, a fẹ́ fi gba freedom ara wa, àwa fi àkọ́bà yẹn sílẹ̀ kí lẹ́mọ̀ tó máa ṣẹlẹ̀. Èmi dẹ̀ ti sọ níwájú pé àwọn Nàìjíríà nìkan kọ́ là ń bá jà. We are not fighting the Nigerian government alone. Somebody just said the warship came on a visit. Ó kọ̀ wá kí wa, ó dẹ̀ ti lọ. Àbí bẹ́ẹ̀ kọ́? The warship, ó kọ̀ wá kí wa, ó dẹ̀ ti lọ. So a warship paid us a courtesy visit and is gone, just as it's been doing for the last 60 years. So let us more be wise and be smart this time around. Ká fi àkáǹtì yẹn sílẹ̀. Tá bá wá fi àkáǹtì yẹn sílẹ̀ nísìn, ṣé rò pé gbogbo àwọn tó jókòó tó ń wò wá yìí, tó ranjú kalẹ̀ bí òkú ọlọ́mọ, tó ń wo Koiki pé kí ló tún fẹ́ sọ jáde lẹ́nu ọmọ kí n má pera mi bẹ́ẹ̀ o, àwọn làwọn jẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ pé ọmọ tó fẹ́ da Nàìjíríà rú yìí, àbí bẹ́ẹ̀ kọ́ lẹ ṣe ń pè wá. Ó dà ẹ tún bá wa sáré.
Attained along with other elected officials
Okay,
in the
I'm going
February
to show those of
4th
us
reacting to the
that are
dramatic
on the
developments.
Instagram.
British
But
Foreign
sorry,
Secretary
I might
Dominic
pick up those. Let me show you again quickly.
On social media condemned the bullying actions of the Myanmar military regime.
Nisuru, hey, that is the ambassador.
On 9 of March, he took the unusual step,
Mma,
issuing
Tabani
the
Komako,
joint
Kukumbo.
statement with the UK Foreign Office in condemning the coup and the calling for the restoring the democracy in Myanmar. The ambassador called for the release of our state councillor Aung San Suu Kyi and our president Wu Win-myint. He has also called for the result of the 2020 election to be respected. Due to his announcement in March, the ambassador has been recalled by the Myanmar military regime. Since then, he stopped following instructions from Myanmar Foreign Ministry, and he has been meeting with many diplomatic counterparts and Myanmar community to discuss the current situation in Myanmar, hoping to find a peaceful solution. Due to his stand, the Myanmar embassy in London has been seized by the military attaché yesterday evening. The ambassador has been locked out since then. There was a coup in Myanmar in February. Now a similar situation in central London. Unacceptable and disrespectful not only to the people of Myanmar, but it also clearly disrespectful to all the democratic society in the UK. Now the Myanmar embassy was taken over since yesterday evening by Minister Councillor Dr. Chiu Win, who has seized control of the embassy with the assistance of the military attaché. Since yesterday evening, we have been waiting for the UK Foreign Office for a response on this matter. We have also learned that
All right, we're going to leave that. I'm sure you got the message.
The
there, so we will leave
threatening
that.
the embassy staff with severe
So
punishment.
we'll come back to the
If
seat.
those staff
So,
do not
about
continue
meeting.
to work for the military gender.
We've got the message already. So let's come back to our broadcast. The world is changing. So many things will happen. The world itself is changing. Let's focus back on the conversation. We will penetrate our people with the best connection we will tell them that at the 21st century, with the brilliant every Yoruba engineers, that we can turn things around. It has been done before during the 1993 when the Kudirat radio was operating. Things have changed. Tebaka 1993 Sibai. Things have changed. Far better connection. More donated, paid £750. Tells you that people are not joking. That's the first donor. I tell you more, and it will send the owó, whoever that person is, please try to make sure that you get in touch with me as quickly as possible. I know so many people are watching, and some are taking every details of what I'm saying. But we will prove you wrong that this would take place. Crystal clear. We will use the best technology, but it's not going to be an online radio like you've heard before across the world. Ele on online radio. Online radio. Yan mélòó ló wà lábúlé tó lè access it online. Somebody said I shouldn't forget the talk about Kano. Yes, I won't forget. Let me tell you what he says on his Twitter. And this was about almost 6 hours ago now. And that is it there. And you can see some of the British to train the Nigerian army. Fulanese. Hardly will you get any Igbo or Yorubas or the other tribes. Okay, somebody says, I have sent you, okay, James Lincoln, I have sent you a message requesting, maybe what you need to do is give me a missed call. It's much quicker. Okay. Kowa Lola said, Maka message in the Kanu here, but I need to send a message quickly to my last caller. Once again, my name is Ola Yomi Koiki. Nigeria must drop so that we can have a better life. This is what Nnamdi Kanu says. No government can defeat our citizens. The citizens are their employers. You can never be stronger than your employer. He or she has the right to sack you. Hashtag Nigeria. Government with British neo-colonialists have killed us enough. Time for the citizens to pay them back in their own coin. So if the government believes that they are more powerful than us, let us prove them wrong by increasing the awareness through another medium that belongs and owned by us, not by me. Let us show them that we are Yorubas and we are the most intelligent people created by Eledumare. Pé àwa gangan l'Eledumare fún ní kíní. Àwa gangan ló gbélé lọ́wọ́. Ẹ dẹ̀ jókòó tẹ́ ń wò mí, ẹni ẹ fi dá sí pé kò sí tó kàn yín. Ṣé ẹ fẹ́ jẹ́ kọ́kọ́ wa lẹ́rú lọ ni? Let us change the game. Some of us, we still do what we do before we eventually get to the promised land. Start implementing Yoruba ethos into whatever you are doing, whatever you are doing ní mo sọ. Kódà kò bá jẹ́ pé oníléeṣẹ́ ní Nàìjíríà this time around jẹ́ kó tẹ̀ mọ̀ pé iléeṣẹ́ yẹn ti Yorùbá ni, even if it's discount ẹ fáwọn tó bá jẹ́ ọmọ Yorùbá gangan, even if it's one naira ló bá yọ kúrò nínú business tó dá sílẹ̀ pé kọ́tẹ̀ fi lè mọ̀ pé ọ̀rọ̀ Yorùbá nation tá gbé dání yo gbogbo ẹni tó bá wá ránṣọ lọ́dọ̀ mi o màá máa yọ one naira kúrò láti fi support Yorùbá nation. Kò ṣe pé ó fẹ́ fún yàn kankan lówó yẹn, but tó bá ti fún wọn ní price ò gbá láyé mi, tó bá fún wọn ní price wà á sọ fún wọn pé lórí ọ̀rọ̀ Yorùbá nation tá à ń ṣe yìí ẹni à ní irọ́ tí wọn just like that. Mo wà lórí ètò lọ́wọ́ àsọ̀rọ̀ létà o, mo wà lórí program lọ́wọ́ mo wà lórí program báyìí, mo wà lórí program live. Ó yá gbóhùn sókè.
torí àwọn sars yẹn nísìnyí ó dàbí ìgbà tó ń yọ ig ọlọ́pàá lánàá àwọn sars yẹn ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ iṣẹ́ o ìdẹ̀ tẹ́ pé èmi ìgbàgbó lọ sí èkó àwọn sars yẹn àwọn ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ iṣẹ́ ilé ní láfẹ́ wọn lábẹ́kúta wọn jáde dúró wọn bá mi pàtẹ ẹ̀ kí wàá mi bá ìdìbò kí lèmi bá lè fi máa lo yẹ́rìn so gbogbo ilé àwọn èèyàn wọn máa kọ́ tó àfẹ́ ṣàwálẹ̀ àwọn tàfẹ́ ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ iṣẹ́ báyìí o wọn ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ iṣẹ́ lórí ìlú wọn báyìí o sars ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ iṣẹ́ kájà báyìí.
Okay.
So kí gbogbo ilé kọ́ gba ìdájú ìbẹ̀rẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ìwé wọn ní Nàìjíríà bá ga wọn ìbẹ̀rẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ìwé wọn padà o.
Okay. Ọ̀ṣẹ́ gan ni. Lára àwọn tí a sọ pé àwọn warriors wa lẹ́ni tó pè mí ó nígbà tóun lọ sí Èkó pé àwọn SARS ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ iṣẹ́ ẹ mọ̀ ìdí tí SARS ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ iṣẹ́ padà kò ń ṣe torí pé bàbá gọ́sìmẹ̀ tó wà ní presidential àbí the short man devil tó jẹ́ VPA nítorí pé mo sọ fún yín lẹ́ẹ̀kan pé the IG says I will battle banditry kidnapping and secessionists òun fẹ́ wá lo ògbójú fún wa nísìnyí pé òun lọ́sẹ̀ gbédé òun máa fi èèmọ̀ wọ̀n wá àwa náà dẹ̀ sọ fún pé ọmọlúàbí ni wá àwa náà mọ̀ ta máa ṣe àwọn ò ní kó má gbégbèsè tó bá gbégbèsè yẹn tí kò bá du lójú tó á ṣẹ̀ wá pé àwọn mílítírì jáde pé kíní yóò ní dìjà bàbá ńlá rọ́ lápá bọ̀ kò tí ì débẹ̀ bọ̀ kó àwọn kan sì ń sùn this is ẹni ẹ fẹ́ fún mi ní message bọ̀ kò mọ̀ pé mo wà live ìgbà tí mo ní mo wà live oníkàn kúkú sọ jáde lẹ́ẹ̀kan pé àwọn SARS tuntun jáde báyìí o nínú ẹ̀ làwọn Yorùbá náà wà nínú ẹ̀ làwọn ọmọ ìlú mi wà níbẹ̀ àwọn ò ní kán má ṣe tán fẹ́ ṣe the directive they are getting is coming from the IG ìtorí pé abẹ́ IG làwọn wà àwa dẹ̀ ń sọ fún wọn pé báwa ṣe wà báyìí o àwọn ò sí lábẹ́ Nàìjíríà mọ́ ibi tí wàhálà máa ti dé nìyẹn ibi tí kí ni mo sọ wàhálà máa ti dé ẹni tó bá ń sọ pé kí ni yóò ní di wàhálà èmi ò tí mọ ẹni náà nítorí pé àwọn ọmọ tí à ń rán jáde tó bá ṣe mẹ́hẹ̀ pẹ̀lú wọn a máa go hard on them nítorí pé àwọn òní kankan ṣe pẹ̀lú Nàìjíríà àwọn ọmọ wa ń lọ jáde wọ́n lọ ń ṣe campaign wọ́n lọ ń ṣe awareness àdẹ̀ nígbà kí SARS àbí military àbí ìjọba kan kó wá dè wọ́n mọ́lẹ̀ ká wá máa wò bí ẹ̀fọ́ tẹ̀tẹ̀ ànígbà. And that is why we have been playing the card according to what the international community want us to do. And that is why we need to raise the bar. Yes, Jason Lincoln, we are not under the 1999 Constitution. Hold on. Fíìmù yìí máa dùn gan. Fíìmù tá à ń gbá lọ yìí. Ó máa dùn. Ó máa lárinrin. Ó dẹ̀ máa gbé wa jáde kúrò nínú Nàìjíríà. Fíìmù tá à ń gbá lọ yìí. Ó máa dùn. Ó máa lárinrin. Nítorí pé táwọn ọmọ táwọn rán jáde tó bá dá wọn dúró ẹ̀jẹ̀ ń ṣàrọ̀ra fi sílẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀. A sọ fún wọn pé ọmọ Yorùbá la jẹ́. Ọmọ Yorùbá tá dẹ̀ jẹ́ yẹn a máa fi gbogbo nǹkan fi bá wọn jà. But àwọn kan nísìnyí tẹ ní ọpọlọ tí Ọlọ́run fún yín tẹ jẹ́ engineer IT expert ẹ ṣe ń dúró pé kí Koiki sọ fún wa pé nǹkan báyìí la máa ṣe o nǹkan báyìí la lè ṣe o. Iṣẹ́ tèmi mọ̀ òun ni mídíà. Iṣẹ́ mídíà tí mo dẹ̀ mọ̀ yẹn òun ni mo tún present nǹkan mi fún wa báyìí. Let us now scale up. Òyìnbó á sọ pé ẹja scale up kí nǹkan kó lè dùn ju bó ṣe ń dùn lọ tẹ́lẹ̀. Ẹ fi pé mi nìkan mo fẹ́ máa sọ̀rọ̀ lórí ẹ̀. No! Gbogbo wa la máa láǹfààní kódà wàá wá eléyìí ń ṣe ẹgbọ́n mi dáadáa o kò ń ṣe excuse me kò ń ṣe online radio there's so many online radio kò débì kankan online radio yẹn kò dé anywhere but 450 first people peg from the last conversation we had, I think about the job meta listen. Till we'll break it down for one. And if any other person, groups, wants to do the same thing, oh yes, we can have multiple radios. Ẹ jẹ́ kó lọ ṣe tiwọn, tèmi lèmi ń sọ. Koikimedia, èmi lèmi ń sọ eléyìí. Ẹ jẹ́ kó yé wa dáadáa o. Àìmọye radio station tó pọ̀ nígbà tó fẹ́ dálẹ̀ wọ́n consult anybody o. Speaking on behalf of anybody. And that is the iMark. But gbogbo wa la ní. We need to change the game. How do we change the game? We need to get the narratives into the minds of our people. You think we have the time? Ẹ rò pé alásìkò yẹn. Ẹ rò pé a ní àsìkò. Lásìkò. For every day, we must go far and wide. For every day, we must also use all those intelligent as Yoruba people to start stopping the menace of the killings of our people. Ṣé rò pé àwọn radio station mi máa pariwo báwa ṣe ń pariwo ni? Táwa bá ń pariwo tó ń gbọ́ lórí rédíò pé Fúlàní máa pa yín, ẹ lọ máa dira dáadáa. Wọ́n máa dira dáadáa o. Èyí tó fi ń wá síta, tó fi ń wá sórí TV, tó máa ní Fúlàní ti ṣáyàn kan, ó ti géyàn kan. A máa ní àwọn nǹkan táwa máa bá wọn sọ lórí rédíò tí proper rédíò tí ò lè sọ lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ báyìí nítorí pé Lai Muhammed kò ní jẹ́ kó ráyè sọ. NCC kò ní jẹ́ kó sọ. If you are expecting that the way we are speaking wọ́n máa sọ lórí àwọn radio station ti Nàìjíríà, we would have to wait for a very long time. A máa dúró pẹ́. But rather, we must. Mo rí pé èèyàn kan ti ń dá wọn láàmú lórí platform mi bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn. Ó ti ń dá wọn láàmú. Mo ti rí Kúnlé. Ok, ẹ má wọrí ẹ jẹ́ a máa bá ètò yẹn lọ. No, má wọrí, mo ti ṣiṣẹ́ lé lórí. A dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ gbogbo èyí tí ẹ darapọ̀ mọ́ wa níbi tí ẹ ti ń láǹfààní àti wò. Let us prove to them that pé àwa la ní technology, àwa la ní media, àwa la ní agriculture, àwa la ní gbogbo nǹkan. But we must scale up a little bit more. Some of us can start doing all these prototypes of different things and start implementing them, testing them, so that by the time we are ready to move out completely, àwọn nǹkan yẹn á ti máa ready. Ẹlòmíì nísìn for 30, 25, 15 years tẹ́ fi wà ní ìlú òyìnbó, ó láwọn nǹkan kan tẹ́ ti kọ́ tí ẹ̀ mọ̀ bẹ́ ṣe fẹ́ lò. This is the time. This is the time. Èyí tẹ́ fi ń wá owó rédíò yẹn, kí làwọn nǹkan tí ẹ nídìí gan? Ẹ mọ̀ fáwọn Yorùbá, ẹni sọ̀rọ̀ àtẹnímọ̀ gbọ́ ọ̀tọ̀ọ̀tọ̀ ni. We are not taking calls yet. So if you are trying to call, we are not going to pick it. Let's go back again for the benefit of those that was unable to watch the broadcast where we indicate kí làwọn nǹkan tá need to set up a radio. Every pa máa bẹ̀rù láti sọ pé a fẹ́ set up radio. Kò ń ṣe ta láti máa bẹ̀rù fún ìjọba. A sí lábẹ́ ìjọba Nàìjíríà mọ́. Because the constitution is void. And constitution yẹn ló bind èmi àti Nigeria together. But presently, that constitution is no longer working. And we will do everything within the means of the international law to get ourselves out of Nigeria. Ẹ jẹ́ n sọ fún Ekiti State Governor that the police tó ń fún àwọn èèyàn wa ní problem ní Ekiti nítorí pé wọ́n rí flag ní Adó Èkìtì. I am not saying maybe the governor is aware of it, but the governor is the head of the state. That our people, our Yoruba people, have the right to put the flag níbi tó fi sí. In tó bá mú wọn yọ flag yẹn kúrò níbi tí wọ́n rí mọ́, kó má jẹ́ pé iwájú ilé governor la máa ní kó wá rí mọ́, kó má jẹ́ pé ibi tíjà máa ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ nìyẹn. And we will do so. Ẹ fi wá sílẹ̀ kára máa bá eré àníyàn wa lọ bá ṣe rọra ń ṣe báyìí nítorí pé ọmọlúàbí ni wá. But no state within the Yoruba land would threaten any Yoruba sons and daughters anymore. Ẹ gbọ́ mi dáadáa. Nobody, let me rephrase it, nobody would threaten any Yoruba sons and daughters anymore within the Yoruba land. Nígbà fún yín, because we are no longer bound by that fraudulent 1999 constitution. And I'm not speaking on behalf of anybody. I am speaking on behalf of myself. And the name is Olayomi Koiki. To let them hear the message clearly. Ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ń wò, tẹ́ ń represent wọn, tọ́ràn yín pé kẹ́ máa jókòó tí Koiki bá ti lọ live, kẹ́ máa take note. Ẹ bá wọn sọ message yẹn pé n tí ó sọ ní ọ̀sán yìí nìyẹn. Ọlọ́run ọba nìkan ni a fi bẹ̀rù lé lọ́wọ́ o. Ní kankan lóòótọ́, àmọ́ ẹ fún wa ní rédíò yẹn ká tó fi wò bíyá maybe in 6 months after the radio have started working, maybe we'll think of what next again. Why táwa ń ronú yẹn, ẹ̀yin náà ẹ máa gbé ìrònú kí la lè ṣe, and we can have multiple radios. We have a lot of people that are talking. Àbí bẹ́ẹ̀ kọ́? So this one is our own initiative. Àwa la gbélé wa. Another platform can do the same thing. Ẹ support wọn. Nítorí pé rédíò kan ó lè má tó láti capture gbogbo ilẹ̀ Yorùbá. Báwa ṣe ń rò ó lọ́kàn, ẹ̀yin náà ẹ máa jókòó pé kí la tún lè ṣe ká lè fi rí ọ̀nà kọjá in a peaceful manner to leave this shit hole country called Nigeria. Táwọn èèyàn wa kọ̀ọ̀kan àtẹ̀ máa ní access internet, ẹ rò pé àwọn kankan mọ́. We have a lot of brilliant Yoruba engineers across the world. Wọ́n lo brain wọn, wọ́n fi ń bẹ̀ wọ́n ni pé ẹ tẹ̀ wá bá wa ṣe project. Àní no, mo wà lọ́lídé nísìn tí mo ń gbádùn ayé mi. But we are waiting. And dúró kí Koikimedia kó trigger wa pé ẹ ṣe lè, a ṣe lè. No. We are not going to be threatened anymore. We are not going to cause chaos because we are peace-loving people. But we will not allow the government to threaten us. Nígbà kíjọba Nàìjíríà kó threaten wa. Tí bá náà wa kò ń ṣe mí, gbogbo ọmọ káàárọ̀ oòjíire. This is the time for all our brilliant engineers, scientists, to start coming out with different things that will start having ripple effect and helping our people on ground. Nigerian radio cannot talk the way I'm talking. What presenter kan sọ̀rọ̀ bí ṣe ń sọ̀rọ̀ yìí? Ọlọ́run jẹ́ kó lè délé. Tó bá shut down station yẹn ASAP. But ẹ jẹ́ káwa ní ìtẹ́ pé àwa la máa lè control nǹkan wa. If we can control it, tó bá jẹ́ pé wọ́n ní opportunity ni, wàá ti shut wa down tipẹ́ lórí àwọn ibi tá a ti ń sọ̀rọ̀ yìí. But the country knows that the names across to all these portals, these individuals is creating problem for Nigeria. Nigeria tó ti wà nínú bàbá pro. Àwọn ogun ló gbádùn Nigeria. Ẹni tó fún ní oil rig. Wọ́n gbé odindi oil rig ìlú, wọ́n gbélé lọ́wọ́. Ó wá ń fún wa ní peanut. Wọ́n wá náà ń ṣe charity. Àbí ẹni tó jẹ́ civil servant tó jókòó sọ́fíìsì tó ń kówó jẹ. Tó dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé tá bá kúrò nínú Nigeria, corrupt system yẹn kò ní sí mọ́. Àwọn kan ní but we can change the country. Koiki ẹ ṣe sùúrù now. ẹ jẹ́ ká ṣèwọ́ báyìí náà bóyá kí Yorùbá bá jẹ president bóyá tá a bá restructure ìlú yẹn. So you think all that will solve the problem with this contraction Hausa Fulani people that are one of our biggest threats in mankind. Ìyẹn lẹ́yìn wá wò. The first 450 people at peg of $100 will execute a radio station that will beam through the Yoruba land and people can start hearing us. That is what we are saying. The time is 13:29, Thursday the 8th of April. What are the things that we need? I'm sure some of you knows what is needed to set up a radio. But some people might not know. But it is entirely up to individuals to see. The prayer has been the key. But the prayer also needs action to go below it. And people are saying, Koiki, action now. We understand. But let us increase the word, the message, because tẹ́ bá fi pé message yẹn ti dé gbogbo abúlé tán kò tí ì débẹ̀ o àfi tá bá ń parọ́ fúnra wa. And this is the time that we will launch multiple Yoruba radio stations across the Yoruba land. Multiples ni mo pè, but this is the first initiatives. What are the things that we need? 8-bay FM antenna. You can take your pen and paper. We get 20 of it. We get 200 of it. Oh yes, that means we get multiple stations operating simultaneously. This putting that the message to the people on the grassroots. Our Instagram seems not to be coming back, but we will just continue with the broadcast anyway. We need 4-way splitter. We could get more. It could be $100. It could be £100. Peg 450 people. We are more than 450 people watching. And the quicker we get the money, the faster we can get this up and running without no hiccup. Ẹ ṣe sùúrù there before we take calls. 100-meter cables. It could be more than that. So that it can be more powerful across the Yoruba land. The smaller it is, maybe the less the frequency travels. Audio processor unit. Digital mixer. 3 microphones. 3-foot mast and the installation. We can do more than this, but this is the basic that I've been given. Does not mean that we can't add more gadgets, you understand, to get the transmission flowing. And I'm not talking about online radio now. Online radio, online radio cannot go anywhere because the same online is what we are doing now. Oh yes, it's good for those at diaspora, our friends from other part of the world. They will tune in. Kí ló tún sọ? Nígbà tí aya jáde tí bá sọ òyìnbó díẹ̀ nípa tí bọ̀bọ̀ yìí sọ́dà pé make sense á gbọ́. And it will have some other beat and beat. Do we think we can do this? Can we do it? The ball is in the hands of every single Yoruba sons and daughters. Some of you have built houses in Nigeria. Only God knows how much you spent building those houses. Those houses are in the Yoruba land, not in the north, not in the southeast. But you can't sleep there one night. And yet, but there's no home to come to. Do you know that Yorubas are now buying houses in the outskirts of Nigeria for safer reasons? The Yorubas are now buying land outskirts. ẹlòmíì ó ní ilẹ̀ kò lè dé ilẹ̀ yẹn because the country is the reason behind that. Peg at $100 or £100. We can execute this. If you want to give more, that's fine. If you want to give less, oh yes, why not? But we will list out the whole 450 first donor. That will be in the record. The first 450 people. I am not joking. I told you last year. I told you last year that Koiki is going to take these to not the next level of the 419 APC government UK last year. How many of you thought that we were going to do posters? I said, "Mayor Bola, put." And let me Koiki. Mama said, "Oh, yeah, they let no." I said, "I want ya ita ba ti pe mi báyìí. Àwọn ya lálùbáríkà yẹn. Àti ní kò yé máa sọ̀rọ̀ púpọ̀. Ìwà tí Chief Sunday Igboho. Ẹ̀yà máa sọ̀rọ̀ ṣọ́ àná ti gbọ́. Last year, when I was tí mo para gidi, àwọn kan fojú wo pé bọ̀bọ̀ yìí tó bá débi kan ló máa sú ó máa sú. Èmi tí mo gbé lóyìnbó fún 22 years òyìnbó ṣì ń disrespect me as a black man. Èmi mo gbé UK for 22 years but wọ́n ṣì ń disrespect me nítorí pé tó bá rí mọ́tò tó dá ní ìdí mi pé dúdú ibo ló ti rí irú iṣẹ́ wo ló ń ṣe ó disrespect me. Whereas tóyìnbó náà tó ń ṣe bàbá fọ́ ẹ̀rọ fáwọn ṣé ẹ̀rọ fáwọn òyìnbó yàn kì í ṣe drọ́ọ̀gì ni wọ́n ṣe bàbá 419 tí wọ́n tẹ̀ tuju tiwa lọ bọ̀ tó bá rí nínú BM àmì òyìnbó ló ń wá ká ṣe ọmọ rẹ á wá máa lọ lórí M1 á máa tuná mọ́ tó bá bí ìwọ lọ sáré jù lórí M1 tó jẹ́ dúdú wàá ráwọn lórí burúkú cops yẹn tó máa yà báyìí bákan àpò kí ló tún dé báyìí kò ń ṣe pé ò ní insurance kò ń ṣe pé ò ní MOT kò ń ṣe pé nǹkan kan pé lára ẹ but in tó ṣe dẹ́ dúró ni pé you are a black man or a black woman. Ǹjẹ́ mọ̀ pé a ti rí instances pé ọkùnrin dúdú ní UK ó ń lọ sí court ṣẹ̀rẹ́ tí ẹ̀ ń wò wá níran ọlọ́mọ ẹ̀ka àwọn ọmọ wa sunkún kọ́ má tutọ́ sínú graves wa ẹ béèrè pé kí nìdí a máa bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ń gba ìpè ó kù díẹ̀ nítorí pé mo fẹ́ kí àwọn tó máa gbọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ yìí tí ẹbí mọ alálùbáríkà sí ìlú òyìnbó ọlọ́mọ ẹ̀ka àwọn ọmọ yẹn kọ́ ṣépè fún wa kàkà kọ́ máa ṣàdúrà fún wa ẹ béèrè pé kí nìdí. I'm sure some of us will remember this story. Mo dẹ̀ fẹ́ kí ẹni tó bá mọ story yẹn dáadáa máa máa fojú wo comment yẹn ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ń wò mí ní inú yàrá àwọn team mi comment tí mo fẹ́ kọ́ mú jáde nísìnyí pé there was a story at the High Court in UK tí ọmọ dúdú tó múra gidi tó ń ṣe pé ó wọṣọ bí wèrè ó wá dé High Court wọ́n rò pé òun ni criminal wọ́n wá so mọ́lẹ̀ wọ́n jẹ́ kó wọnú court ọmọ dúdú bíá ìlú mi ni o mo ò ní pé Nàìjíríà ni o mo ní Yorùbá ni o but mo kàn sọ pé ọmọ dúdú. If you remember that story precisely I want you to comment on it bíá Koiki parọ́ ni. ọmọ dúdú ní High Court èmi ti débẹ̀ rí so many times wọ́n jẹ́ kémi wọlé ẹ̀wọ̀n kí táwọn bá ti flash media pass wọ́n mọ̀ pé media ló burú jù get out wọ́n ló lé lọ tó bá lọ bá wọn gan fún béèrè wọ́n á tètè get out wọ́n mọ̀ pé ní but ọmọ dúdú ó suit up. I want anybody that remember the story precisely. The guy was a lawyer, not dressing sharply kò ń ṣe pé ó wọrọ aṣọ báyìí ó wọṣọ bí lawyer ṣe múra. So I pity a lot of the Yorubas mothers and fathers working day and night, but yet your daughters and your children will be disrespected in that same country. I don't care what part of the world, Hongbe. I don't care what kind of passport they have in their hands. What disrespect ọmọ yẹn. I can't remember the country, but dúdú lọmọ yẹn. Wọ́n wá dá dúró, wọ́n jẹ́ kó wọnú court. Nígbà tí olórí burúkú làwọn òyìnbó yẹn, not all of them, but the majority of them that are the present government wọ́n wò wá níran wọ́n smile wọ́n ní kí ló ń sọ kí là ń ṣe? But your children will pay for the dear reason of you not even moving an inch from your stable, from your chair. Pé kò tẹ̀ jẹ́ pé bó tẹ̀ ní kankan pé Ọlọ́run fún wa ṣe nìkan ti tó. Somebody was saying Alexander Wilson, a female black lawyer, okay? It happened to me and my friend. Somebody is also testifying on YouTube, but it happened to me and my friend. Okay, let's push this out. For the next call that is coming in, let's focus on what has been that thing as a black person living outside. I understand that is our home. Some people say it's our home. I agree. But the real home and the real land is Yoruba land. The reason why we are using the iMac pé ibi tí a bá ń gbé nílé wa, ibi tá wa ń gbé tó jẹ́ ilẹ̀ wa gangan, ṣé ká fún Fúlàní, kí Fúlàní gbà kúrò lọ́wọ́ wa. Let us wake up now and make the best of this moment. It's not about me. It is not about me at all. It's got nothing to do with me. It's about each individual. Ìwọ náà máa wo ìran ẹ pé ṣé bí ìran mi ṣe fẹ́ parẹ́ lélẹ̀? And you think all these Yoruba politicians care? They care less. Ó mọ̀ kóun náà máa kú. Ẹ mọ̀ káwọn la máa sọ pé tàbá kú kọ́lọ̀ ń jẹ́ ọ̀rọ̀ tí orúkọ wa. Politicians care less. Ó mọ̀ kóun máa kú anyway. But ó fẹ́ gbádùn ayé yẹn kó tó kú. Ó fẹ́ enrich ara ẹ̀ more than in tí Ọlọ́run ní pé kó ní. I understand. Tí system yẹn bá ń ṣiṣẹ́, oh yeah, you can dream to become a billionaire, but on a very right system. I think we've gone on our kó má jẹ́ pé yẹn sáré wo kí ni mo connect mọ́. Okay, is it network? Mo mọ̀ bí MTN là ń lò lórí. All right. Well, I switch lane con. So let me see what we are using. And then connect quickly. Let's connect quickly. Shit hole country. Nothing seems to be working. Mo fẹ́ connect padà sórí hotspot ní látòrí ilé. And I'm not getting the signal. And it might end the broadcast now. Messed up country. Okay, I think we're back. The network was failing. Don't allow those children you love so much. Ṣẹ́ráhùn tó wà nílé, wọ́n ti cage wọn. Wọ́n jẹ́ kí wọ́n kọ́pẹ́ gbérí. Politicians in Nigeria believe that a young man buying a brand new car is a yahoo person. And yet, the same hoping that Nigeria will favor you. I pity you. Plus 447594050979. I think we're back on. Or the number has been pinned with a strong, dedicated team. Tẹ́ bá pè tẹ́ bá get me, ẹni tẹ́ bá bá sọ̀rọ̀, ẹ fi message lẹ̀ fún. Some people get angry. Koikimedia kan la fẹ́ bá sọ̀rọ̀. Why tẹ́ bá rí mi bá sọ̀rọ̀? It's not pé mo fi ń ṣe ìgbéraga. When we have people that are visiting us, we have people that will come. There's a lot that we are doing continuously. Láti aago mẹ́fà láti jí nísìn. Tá bá parí ètò nísìn. So if you call, ẹ fi message lẹ̀ fún ẹni tó bá gbé phone yẹn at the other end. The way out is for us to get out of Nigeria. We have nothing, no business to do with Nigeria. We got no business to do with this contraction you call Nigeria. We have no business with it. Bá dẹ̀ máa sọ̀rọ̀ lọ títí tá a bá fi action kún nísàlẹ̀ kò ní débi tó yẹ kó dé. Àwa kọ́ la kíyàn sanwó internet ó ti lọ pé more than 10 days àrílò látijọ́ kan tó ń ṣòwò kékeré. Is that a country? I pity those of you that think that this is a country. I just pity you. I pity. Once again, it's a messed up system. Completely messed up. Nigeria is not a country to be proud of. So why are you thinking at the back of your head that you're going to fix Nigeria? You can't fix Nigeria. No one can fix the contraction. Nobody. We're not sure whether we are still on or we are off. I think we are off on Facebook. I'm not sure whether we are still on. But we are still on YouTube. I can see myself on YouTube. But the Facebook, we don't know what is going on. I pity those that says we should keep one Nigeria. I just pity you all.
Joint ventures, which is a different tactic, and we have also seen more people now.
I think the Facebook is down.
Taking,
All right. So let's go through and do the part 2 on Facebook. So we're going to end this. We are still on the YouTube. So I'm going to end the Facebook and then we're going to do the part 2 on that. And then we use that to take the calls and all that. So bear with us. Let's post that.
So we have seen the joint ventures, which
I pity those that say we should keep one Nigeria. Hey, Montaigne Sorara, keep one Nigeria. Okay, I'm gonna need a power bank and all that, please, Ejo. Adúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ gbogbo ẹ̀yin tí ẹ ti darapọ̀ mọ́ wa. Special broadcast. Today is the 8th of April 2021. It's a messed up country. Just bear with me. I'm about to go back live again on Facebook. So, I should show you 1 minute. So, we're going to go back live. And then we start the broadcast again. A few minutes again. Merci beaucoup. I salute all my dedicated team working tirelessly. Without them, there's nothing called Koikimedia. You only see me online, but we have so many strong team. We're trying to set up to start back the broadcast on Facebook. I think we're back on. We're still live on YouTube, and we're back on. We're still live on the Instagram, but the Facebook I've just started. And we just wait for more people to join, and then we start taking the calls. So let's go straight and take the calls anyway. So since we are already live. Hello, caller.
Hello, to sing.
Okay, that caller must probably be receiving a call, and that means I have to take them out. We've started the broadcast again, and this is going to be the section where you're going to call in as well. This last broadcast came down due to maybe the internet connection. I won't say the broadcast was brought down. Hardly they can do so. But we own that station that we are about to establish.
If there is military coup, that's what Fulani I might need plan B. We are because Somalia had played with 15 warlords. I don't know how many warlords come out of Nigeria because military coup, Fulani love it so much and they are beaten counterparts. I think I might need plan B.
Thank you very much. Plus 447594050979. This is the time for you to add your voice to the conversation. Tatimbabo láti bí wákàtí kan àbọ̀ nísìn. I think the next caller has hung, so I'm going to let that go. I think that call was coming from Canada. Plus 447594050979. That is the number to call. The line will be very busy. Let us get our calls in and let us make it as quickly as possible. While we are waiting for the calls, what are the benefits? A lot of people keep saying we should talk more on the benefit. The benefit is we will have free education, free healthcare. Our market women and men and businesses will have opportunity. Hello, caller. Ètò nìyẹn o, ẹ káàbọ̀ sórí ètò. Ẹ ti wà lórí ètò náà.
Bye bye to sing.
Àmín. Àmín.
Hello, to sing.
Oh boy. Okay. Hold on. I'll pick it. Hold on. Okay. Hold on.
My mind to sing.
Hold on. Let's go straight. Sorry, I'm trying to pair the call with this microphone so that it makes my life very easy as well. Okay. It might be no. Mofesare, take details. The last call line. Only let someone so that can take it as quickly as possible, please. That's the call. Just take it quickly, and I need to cut it off. And we're gonna slow down. So people will have to call us after the broadcast anyway. We go straight to the next caller. I think this Temi from US. Let's see if the person is still there. Go ahead, caller.
Hello, good sir.
Good afternoon from here.
Yeah, I just contribute a little concerning the radio station stuff. Let me pause that privately. I've sent you a message. And concerning this agitation, I think with full preparation, because these guys are not taking it really in soft views. We need solid preparation. You should understand what I mean.
Yeah, I know.
Background preparation. This one is broadcasting and everything. That one is basic though.
Okay.
But we need solid, just to self ready at any time.
Okay.
They could bring this decision military to train the killers. What are we waiting for? Fast.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much. We're still taking calls, and this is a section where you add your voice to the conversation. You got to take your time. And they might get in quickly. Does not mean we are not taking any calls. I know there's a lot of people that want to call. Plus 4475 9405079. Please, if it's anything you're about to say, it might be very sensitive. Don't go ahead and say it. But if it's just something that you think we can share with the rest of the people that are watching us across the 3 platforms that we are sharing our broadcast this afternoon, definitely go ahead. But if it's something that is very, very sensitive, ronú sí kẹ́ tó gbé jáde nítorí pé àwọn ọ̀tá náà wọ́n ń bá wa wo ètò yẹn lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́. Ẹ já lọ sí, and this is ẹgbẹ́ òsókè. À ń gbọ́ yín.
Ẹjọ́ wọ́n wà ní ṣíkà lọ́dọ́ nílẹ̀ ẹ̀mùgá láìka ọ̀gbìn àti ìyọ̀.
Hello. Yeah, mo ń gbọ́ yín. Mo ń gbọ́ yín. Ẹ fẹ́ wá ṣe kí ni ẹ? Mo ò gbọ́ yín dáadáa o. Okay, I think it's people that just want to pick up one or two. Hello? But if I pick stickers and all that thing. All right, anyway, tẹ́ni ẹ bá dé tòsí á pè padà. Ẹ má bínú ẹ̀yin tí ẹ ń bá wa lọ lórí ètò náà. Lára iṣẹ́ tá à ń ṣe lójoojúmọ́ náà nìyẹn. Hello, caller. Hello, caller.
Hello?
Ẹgbọ́n sókè.
Yes, good afternoon, sir.
Ẹ káàbọ̀ sórí ètò.
Hello, ṣé ń gbọ́ mi, sir?
Ẹ máa sọ̀rọ̀ lọ, à ń gbọ́ yín.
Ẹ káàsán ẹ kú bàbá Koiki. Yeah, nǹkan tẹ́mi kàn fẹ́ sọ wípé the radio station is a very good idea, and all sons and daughters of Yoruba should please join hands and let's make this a reality, because we have to really start being very effective, because the people we are fighting, these people that are not sleeping, they are not sleeping. Right now, we don't know what is going on.
We hear that there is a warship that is stationed at Apapa Wharf and so on. So we don't even know exactly what they are going to do. But this is why we have to continue the awareness, and God will help us, my brother. Take good care.
Thank you. Let's go straight. More calls, plus 4475 That is the number to call into the broadcast. Waiting for that to connect. The problem we have in this part of the world is, again, it's not very stable. So I'm struggling to keep everything together. Okay, let's go straight to take more calls. Plus 4475 That is the number to get you into the conversation. Any call from Dubai is always a very problematic. Just the same way they are on a man censor. The country UAE, they censor a lot. So all right, I think those watching on Instagram will have to really bear with me. Okay. All right, let's continue with the calls. Hello, caller.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Contribute to is about the worship. That's yeah.
Okay.
Because I work with Nigerian Post Authority for some time within Palace that cross-border working gate. About that worship, to my own knowledge, is a flashing is a drum line about what is coming up. So kama asun rárá when you want to come more nǹkan tí wọ́n fẹ́ intimidate wa láti mọ̀ pé àwọn people ikú bóyá tó bá rí nǹkan báyìí this is what they can use to extend on us. But to me, it's a drum line for us. That's what I want to say. We can't prepare against the Nigerian government. There's nothing they can do.
Okay.
You don't want to face our don't face our young people. But move on. Live ammunition. So you can't prepare for anything else to think. Means that we can't type. That's what I want to contribute.
All right. Thank you very much. We're still taking calls. I think we'll take calls maybe for another couple of minutes or so, and then we start winding down. Once again, the 8th day of April 2021, 17th of April. I'm aware that there's going to be a rally. On the 10th of April, there's going to be a rally as well. We're going to talk more on that. And I think this weekend, there will be another rally in Osun State as well.
Hello?
Hello, caller.
Yeah. Good morning.
Good afternoon.
Good morning from here.
Afternoon.
Yeah, calling from Atlanta, Georgia.
Go ahead.
Koikimedia, I like what you are doing. And my name is I just want to make a contribution or an advice. Okay, my advice goes like this. I just want to advise you guys to try as much possible not to limit your problems or your agitation only to Yoruba people, as this is a national issue. So you need to bring up a language that any other person from another nation, another country, another tribe can hear you, so that you need sympathy. You need people to give sympathy to you. Do not limit the agitation.
Language, but the major language we speak is Yoruba, which we are very proud of. But if you follow the broadcast from last year, you will know it's very, very circular, if you want to put it that way. That means people can hear and they can understand. Hello, caller.
Thank you for the good job you're doing on your team.
Thank you.
I spoke with your wife the other day. You guys are really wonderful.
Thank you.
God bless you guys. I'm not going it's okay.
Amen.
I'm not achieving.
Amen.
Now, because I just called you now.
Okay.
If I heard the last caller talking about the worship around the port.
Well, we're told that we're told that he has left already, but into Washi nobody knows.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's left
exactly.
already.
Exactly.
like what the last caller said was that it's just to try to intimidate or just for them to create awareness that, okay, we can see all you guys are doing, but we shouldn't be scared. We shouldn't be scared. God is with us, and you guys are really doing wonderful well. Now, when you have the likes of the Tinubus of this world, who is ready and he has planned to turn Southwest to another Almajiri, this is one thing that people are not realizing. Only it's about too many. How many are you with me now?
Yeah.
So Tinubu is ready to destroy anything. See what he's doing now, going to the north to the campaign and everything, because he believes that is where everything is coming from. And don't forget, because I've followed for some time now, people have already spoken about the Nigerians who have Nigerian passports, who can just stroll in to do whatever they want to come and do here. So we, the Southwest, we need to just be careful. People keep on talking like, hey, go see. Thank God you are here before. You've been here. You are now been here. Go to see the thing where go all over the world. So people should stop saying that and walk when we go here. If it's going to be just one or two people, we are going to get it. When the Israelites were liberated from the hands of the Egyptians, from Pharaoh, some people disown Moses now. So let us just bear that in mind. Some people among the Jews, they disown Moses. But then, does that disturb God to do what he wants to do? No. So, although so much, a lot of people keep on saying that regardless, let us just keep on pressing. What do you make yourself, our great father, Akintoye, the binders of this world, and the many others that we don't even have their names, but are working at the background. I say salute to every one of you guys. You guys are very wonderful. Because even all over the world. Look at what is happening to Scotland and England here. You can attest to it, me. So I just want people to bear in mind that it is irrelevant. We should just press on to get what we want, and God will give it to us. We are not looking for the betterment of your neighbor. See what about the consume or not on what any coin. So let all of us, let's say, I remember talking about the radio, and which is very, very important, like we have the Biafra radio. It's very, very important. If we can have that one, we spread it to the length and breadth of the world. It's going to go a long way. It's going to go a long way. Once again, I say kudos to you guys. And listen to yourself and Mr. Fatah Guri video yesterday, and the anchor woman. You guys are wonderful. Yes. A lot of people are working at the background that I don't even know, I cannot mention, but alone the conduct that owns Sunday sorry.
Thank you.
We are not looking back.
We're definitely not looking back. Well, that's I know the caller very well. I can see Dr. Karim as well on Instagram. The phone using on Instagram, the battery is going low, so I don't know how we're gonna have to manage that. Maybe I have to get my tripod. Maybe we should get this call while I set up the tripod so that those on Instagram can continue with the broadcast as much as we are still taking calls. Let's go straight to the next caller while I get that ready. Hello, caller, go ahead.
Yeah, hello.
Yes, go ahead.
Hello.
Go ahead, caller.
Hello.
Yeah. What's your program?
Emma
Sorolo, I'm going.
Yeah, I'll be running from.
Emma Sorolo, I'm going.
Yeah, the program here, I'm very, very interested.
Thank you very much.
Germany, because I was a learner before I moved to Germany. Cherry program here, so I'm live and I can think back to our organization. Because most of people are going against us, but like for a long one, most people want to destroy everybody, everybody.
Baby.
Because most of people don't know what say. I saw everybody bínú pẹ̀lú why was Germany? Why was Germany? I'm not small multi-million. Only Barcelona, only Barcelona everywhere, but Germany was most of the politicians also Germany. Because everybody, can you be everybody know party take it. They say most of people in Germany say, and it's all sick, they all say because rubbish they lose our. Because the freedom of movement, that's why we only get German citizens and British citizens. But also illegally, situation. I was a colleague. I was coming. I was doing. I'm going to go in. I establish. Let's get everything okay. Because I'm full of legal, I'm full of maybe that is a problem because many continue to us in this so God pressure my try face for money tell about me only tell her no if I was running. But the one like for many years me the enemy take us up the enemy man binu also the cause para but all of fun ni agbára àti ìmọ̀ gbogbo nǹkan tẹ́ sọ yìí agbára tẹ́ ní pé àtọ́ tó wà nínú kọ́lé at least kọ́lé ṣe ní orí wọn. Because if we can't lose that, as it was stranded, once it pushed us to the wall, but now, so I want to marry, that's a signal on the youth. The prof, we can't have a passing about because time was more. Generation is in the one of my
ẹjọ́ afẹ́lómi náà láyé kí wọ́n lè pè wọlé ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ lọ́nà. So give me a few seconds, those on Instagram. We're going to be back in just a few minutes. So bear with me. Let's end this and then we'll come back again. A lot of people don't know why I share my posts across different platforms. If you go on LinkedIn, because I want the message to filter through different places. And I know that we have different Nigerians that are not on Facebook or whatever platform. And that is why we do the broadcast in different, okay, yeah, that's good. Those on Instagram can now continue watching me as we go back live. So I just have to be careful not to touch it. Okay, so they can watch. And I think I should start the other platform as well, which will also push the message. So, lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí a dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ gbogbo ẹ̀yin tí ẹ ti darapọ̀ mọ́ ètò náà. Orúkọ tèmi ni Ọláyọmí Koiki tí gbogbo yín mọ̀ sí Koikimedia. I will do my own best, but I'm sure we have millions of Yoruba sons and daughters living in different parts of the world that can do better using their own skills to support, to make sure that we move away from Nigeria peacefully, and if it's otherwise, why not? But we are open and thinking that a miracle will come down. If any one of us is thinking that the white people, rescue us from this contraction, we would have to wait a very, very long time. And since we don't have the time, I know there's a call coming through, bear with me, but I need to get myself out the other platform set up, and that's what I'm just trying to do. Because you are watching, but those on Instagram are not watching yet, and likewise the remaining platform. I see different people put different comments, but one thing I can say is, it doesn't matter what they say. The liberation of the people is not in the hands of the politician, it's in the hands of me and you. So, the politician, liberate you think the United Nations will liberate us? We will push for them to do so. If we refuse, push it. But the moment that we start telling the world that we are not going to back down, so I'm going to take the next call. Hello, caller. Yes, go ahead, caller. We can hear you. Go ahead. It's a messed up country. And that is why we need to get out of it as quickly as possible. If that we will get tired. Okay, I think we are back on the other platform. Let's see. Nigeria is at the verge of breakup. It's gonna break up. Boba unwo, koloba woli. Boba unwo, koloba afa. We are not gonna back down. And our people will be liberated. What the politicians don't want us to do is to talk about what is going to liberate the people. And that is one of the biggest threats. They will use different proxies, bloggers, and different people to try to change the narratives. But we will stand on the same narratives. We must break away from Nigeria. Hello, caller. I think we should be back on now. Hello, caller. Go ahead.
Yes, Koikimedia. Thanks for what you're doing.
Thank you.
I just want to say this to the listeners and the viewers all over the world. The power belongs to the people.
Definitely.
When the people rises up to take the power, there's no force that can stop them. The majority carries the day in everything. And if our people are thinking that the politicians who already benefited from that system in Nigeria is going to do anything to salvage the situation, they're lying, because politics, especially the one that's being done in Nigeria, is all about deception and lies. And if they're thinking that those men will relinquish power or do justice to their plight, they're still dreaming. So when we look at how far we've come, very miserable, very underdeveloped, even our basic communities are never met in anywhere. It is time for us to stand strongly and take what belongs to us, which is going our separate ways. This, I want other people to understand that the likes of Tinubu, the likes of the eastern and northern and western states governors cannot do anything to stop the movement. It's only we that can stop it. It's only we that can move it forward. So we must collectively do this and do it once and for all. So have a good day.
Thank you very much. A very powerful brother, and I'm sure is also a lot of people. Okay, I think we've got the next caller in. Okay, that is okay. This caller is really pushing. Let's see if we can get a caller in. Hello, caller.
Hello, good evening.
Yes, go ahead. We can hear you loud and clear.
Okay, my name is Adu. I'm calling from Thailand.
From Thailand, go ahead.
The point is this: there is no agitator all over the world that were not arrested or detained one way or the other.
Ben.
Let me take you around the memory lane. When you look at Sarito Kobo, he was in prison over and over. Same Ghanaian, how you mean? Fela, and Nicola Bokuti. And if you look at Shuwere, all these are agitators over time trying to shape the event of things. If you take Martin Luther King too, all these people fell victim of illegal detention one way or the other because they try to make changes. So when I see people keep saying, you, Koiki, or you, Shimson who cannot be arrested, we should not be lying to ourselves. What should be doing is, what do we do? If for any reason you get a picked up for one reason or the other, so for people saying you cannot be picked up or if Sunday go cannot be picked up, we are not telling ourselves the truth. What we should be doing is, okay, let's say for instance, Nnamdi Kanu was picked over and over, but the entire Nigeria was hot because of IPOB members were boiling day in, day night. What would the Yorubas do if for any reason you guys are picked up one way or the other? That is what I want us to be thinking about. I'm so privileged tonight to get close to you because I've been thinking, what do we do if you that is doing this kind of great job, which is Sunday Guru and Professor? What do we do if for any reason you are picked up by the new acting Inspector General of Police or TSS? What do we do? We can sacrifice you for 2 nights in any detention. And as a result of this, we should be thinking of backup. The entire country should be boiling if for any reason you are picked for 24 hours. Because somebody praying and say, oh, I say, yes, we pray. We don't want you to be paid. I hope you guys will not be paid. There's no agitator worldwide that did not fall victim of one illegal detention or the other. It is not possible. So what do we do? Okay, today Showere is languishing in Abuja or Chief or Professor for another Showere. It's not gonna work. So my advice is that we should be thinking of having local to state orientation. Let us have backup. They couldn't do anything to Nnamdi Kanu because the IPOB members were boiling in court every day. They were going to court, they were going to prison, they were destroying, they were going stay out homes, they were go on hungry strike, they were closing market all over. So it became so difficult. So whatever was the plan of those people who kept them in detention. So I also want us, that's why I'm so happy with the protest that is proposed. We need a massive protest. I'm so surprised. I'm just sorry that I'm over here, but I'm willing to partake of any protest, independent protest, support financially or one way or the other. For the first time in my life, I'm being proud to be a Yoruba man because of you and Chief Sunday Guru. We have been taken seriously for the first time in our life because of the activities and Sunday Guru and
shops, standardized meat shops, animal waste, also in terms of how we can look at biogas production and what have you, and then in terms of getting the meat to the final
There's a time for prayer. Okay. There's time for prayer and there's time for action.
All right.
We should be thinking of how to take up. If anybody makes any funny attempts to detain you or ship or talk for 24 hours.
All right. Thank you very much.
My contribution, my brother. So much love what you do, and may God bless and keep us together.
Amen.
One love, man.
One love to you as well. You know, the love is we need to. I'm going to respond quickly to the last caller. And one thing we need to understand is, I love feedback. Is one area that I worked when I was working in the hospitality industry. For those of us that knows what hospitality industry means, to make it work, to improve on it, to decide the future of that business, you must be ready to take feedback. And I'm sure it goes in line with other areas, but that is the sector I worked on for a very long time. The last caller put in a challenge to us. It is not a critique. It is a challenge. And that challenge means if we have to increase, caller is giving us ahead. Majority of us watching, probably, and I want to be careful with my words, are not in Nigeria. We are outside the country. But I want to one nílé tí ẹ fẹ́ jẹ́ kó gbèjà wa wọ gbọ́n kọ́ tán sọ. I'm moving my eyes because I'm watching different camera side. It's like I'm in the, I've got the Instagram here, I've got the Koikimedia, I've got Olayomi Koiki, and I've got the YouTube. So if you see my eyes moving, there's nothing wrong with my eyes. Let's hold on for that call coming through so that I can answer these a little bit further. This is the time to move away from being too sentimental. But I like Koiki, so I more like it. No. It is giving us a challenge. Tó bá jẹ́ pé kò tún rìnrìn àjò pé ìtàgbé dání iṣẹ́ tẹ̀ ní rí gbé. This is the time for you to do so. Tó bá jẹ́ pé àwẹ̀ ló mọ̀ gbà dáadáa. This is the time to do so. Tó bá jẹ́ pé kúnkún ṣì inú Quran yẹn, ó bẹ́tà kó máa tú dáadáa. I'm not going to reveal what we have in mind. But what I know is, if the creator that created heaven and earth says that we are on a journey to come out of Nigeria, it cannot be possible for them. Wá gbìyànjú lóòótọ́, àfi tó bá hun Elédùmarè pé òfin mú wá fún wọn. We are not dealing as individuals. We are fighting for those that majority of us will never see in the physical eyes. Ẹ rò pé ìjà human being là ń jà ni. Àwọn kan ló ní ilẹ̀ yẹn. Wọ́n dẹ̀ fi gba ohun tó jẹ́ tiwọn padà. So let us also put that at the back of our mind. It is just a reminder that we are not buying moi moi and a call. What we are fighting, majority of you think is just, I said it at the beginning of the broadcast, not even knowing that a call like this is going to come true. The creator of the world is behind us. I say, no, you are deceiving yourself. Because the energy around the world will change. And that cannot be denied by the international community. They know that. If you went down fire, you see, the oracle have told them that at some point in the history of mankind, certain things will happen and nothing can stop that. Let them give all the things that they have. Some people say the Tinobus, the Yoruba politicians, they will do and undo. But let us also prove them wrong. That we will also do and undo, and that is part of what we are discussing in the last 2 hours. You think I'm just sitting here, coming on, and then people can see me? We are liberating the people, and that is the focus point. Forget about everything. Sometimes people say, no, and you're going to lose focus. You can see that I hardly respond to so many things. And if I'm going to respond to it, it's going to be in a coded way. We are fighting for something that should have been with us for longer than today. Okay, if Nigeria was working, should we be fighting for what we are fighting for? Even if truly the country called Nigeria was working. Some of you are sitting down and thinking, kokanwa now, enyema abalo. You are the one fooling yourself because you know that oh yes, we have lived 40 years, 30 years outside the country. Is that our real source of our energy? Energy was in Loibo. Some of you don't even understand what it means by the energy. And Losi Mecca, and Losi Jerusalem, and ní Jerusalem àti Mecca nílùú Yorùbá. Mo energy yẹn ká mú lò. Let's take more calls. Hello, good afternoon, caller. Ẹ káàbọ̀ sórí ètò.
Hello,
Àmín.
Àṣẹ rí kọ́là tó kọ̀ dánú yẹn mi ò ní kẹ́kẹ́ dánú ara tọ̀. Mo fẹ́ jẹ́ kí kọ́là mo fẹ́ jẹ́ kọ́là yẹn wà yìí pé Lọ́ṣùwọ̀rẹ́s group.
Ẹ má ìka tó bàbá mi àti èmi ti mo ti ẹni sùúrù bàbá ẹni sùúrù hello caller.
Anybody bá pè ní irú rọ̀rọ̀ yẹn ẹ kàn sọ pé táǹkì ẹ wọ́n sọ̀rọ̀ lé lórí mọ́. So we know the kind of people they are. So I I'm very happy for that to reply, and God will continue to bless you.
Amen.
Bless Odua and higher Odua. Amen. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. We're still taking calls, and it might be a very long one as we go ahead until I get a bit tired. Hello, caller from US or Canada.
Hello, Mr. Koiki.
Welcome to the program.
Yeah, I just want to commend your efforts. You are doing a very, very great job.
Thank you very much.
But you see, there is one area in which we are not enlightening our people.
Share that with us, please.
Thank you so much. Sherry, jẹ́ kí wọ́n mọ relationship tí àwọn àti àwọn Hausa tí a jọ ní papọ̀ àti Fúlàní. Sherry, ní biology we call relationship kan ní parasitic relationship. Parasitic relationship is a relationship in which one party has nothing to offer. The only thing they're doing is just leaning on the other party. There are other relationships where our méjèèjì don't contribute. We call that symbiosis relationship. Ṣé eégbọn ni àwọn Haúsá Fúlàní wọ́n jẹ́ sí àwa Yorùbá àti Ìgbò? Eégbọn tí ó wà ní ara màlúù tàbí ara ajá kò ní àǹfààní kankan tó ń ṣe fún yàtọ̀ sí pé kó máa mu ẹ̀jẹ̀ igi tó da jù nínú ara bóyá màlúù ni tàbí ajá báyẹn. Ṣé rí àjẹ́ kí àwọn èèyàn wa mọ̀ wípé ká ní pé àwọn Fúlàní tàbí Haúsá ni wọ́n wà in that position? Ṣé ọ̀gá Nàìjíríà yìí máa dúró lẹ́nu? Ká ní pé àwọn lórí gbogbo nǹkan tí àwọn tí wọ́n benefit lára wa, Nàìjíríà ti pé wọ́n á ti lé gbogbo àdàrò tó pẹ́. Wọ́n á ti lé wa, ṣùgbọ́n ṣé rí àwọn èèyàn wọn mọ̀? Ṣé dandan kí n sọ gbọ́dọ̀ fún yín? Ṣé rí a ní àwọn kan tẹ́ kó wọ́n benefit lára bá ṣe dúró as one? Irú àwọn tó ń benefit bá ṣe dúró as one, they will never ever pé ká pín píà. Nítorí wọ́n yóò bẹ̀. Àwọn Nàìjíríà ẹni yẹn ni àwọn tí wọ́n fi ká lọ. A ní láti jẹ́ kí àwọn ènìyàn mọ̀ wípé gbogbo àwọn tí wọ́n fẹ́ pé ẹ má lọ ní àwọn tí wọ́n jẹun ní ara ẹ̀. Ẹ ṣé gan.
Ẹ ṣé gan. Wow, the caller took us through a different journey. Parasite, for those of you that are into science, we are the one walking. Our land lagoon, monkey they walk, baboon they chop. Some of you are saying, well, we can manage the whole system. But what you forgot to remember is the system does not want to manage you. Let's go sit and pick up the next caller. Hello, caller.
Hello. Hello.
Go ahead.
Is that Koikimedia, please?
Go ahead, you're live.
Okay. My name is Ade. I'm calling from UK. My own view and point in this struggle is that I will want to draw my reference from China.
Okay.
Right? When China was to become what China is today, in the days of the and so on, the People Republican Army, they overthrew the emperor, they overthrew the monarchical system, and they took over. It was the people. And I might deceive no pain, no. Sometimes often there won't be, I would not like to say it, but sometimes but we should be ready to go through some things. And if we come in different form, of course, we are careful, which is very good. That is a very good move. I want to one struggle. The first approach is to conscientize, that is, create massive awareness. All those approaches are good. Mass information. Learning, we need to have wings, and I'm sure you will understand what I'm talking about. Wings, we have the political wings, the social wings, the economic wing. You understand me? If you draw your reference from South Africa, we have the you understand me? Because these things don't do it, yeah, we can trust the people in diaspora and people within. There are still some people who are still in the defense that still support the struggle, emancipation. Let's talk, they are not relevant. Right? Now, nation for town to one diaspora. Sorry, each and every person has a family in area. Let them start thinking.
cannot be illusion because our government and diaspora are guilty of most of the things tó ṣẹlẹ̀ Nigeria. And fún wọn ní illusion wípé ibi tá a wà yìí is a land flowing with milk and honey. You and I know it's not so. We go through the grinding stone to earn our living. But after my watching Nigeria, I say, one picking and one book. You understand me? Because in the days of credit card, people will go home and waste money, spend money, lavishly, throw party. So that gives false impression to people back home. They are, my blow. And when you send 10,000, 50,000, 100 pounds home, people feel good. So those guys, those young chaps back home, they cannot think. It's not their fault that they cannot think. In Kotopi was in Reni. Our witness in Nigeria ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ gba independence. That the witness gbogbo transition free education. Tó fi lọ tó fi lórí ṣẹ̀gàrí tó fi bàjẹ́ tó fi di bó ṣe wà ní ìsìn. Àwa nìkan la lè understand. Àwa tí ìyá gbé jáde kúrò ní Nàìjíríà wá síbí nìkan la lè understand pé once upon a time Nigeria was a good place and once upon a time things went down the drain. Ṣé láwọn ọmọ tán bí sínú ìyá yìí? Wọ́n lè mọ̀ pé ìyá làwọn ń jẹ o. To them, they are thinking àwọn gbádùn ni. So you are on the right path doing what you are doing. But while you are doing all that, right, my dear brother, those wings, you need to work. I know you are doing that underground anyway, because I mean, if you are been in this program, you understand, those wings have to be on ground. Imagine how they are military, in your lower military. Do you understand me? And at least all the videos available to us shows that those people are intelligent. They know what is going on. Even their guy will be very, very afraid to unleash. Àwọn báyìí àwọn kìnìún kan náà lè kó jáde kí àgbo bá kí them. Àwọn yẹn nìkan náà lè jáde. They will never bring out the young officers.
Let's get another call. I think that
you can't bring them out. So my dear brother, lẹ́yìn ṣe dáadáa, but ẹ sọ fún àwọn tó wà ní diaspora. Let each and every person start talking to their family member. It will help our cause. It will help our.
Because of more calls that needs to get in, you've spent about 5 minutes, and that was a very powerful one. Let's go straight to Canada, where we have one more caller that is still coming as well. We're still taking calls, so be patient with us. The calls will get through. I'm going to speak a little bit, Lurinti and Tokwe and Soroton, but let me allow this call to get through. Hello, good afternoon. Welcome.
Hello, Akim Milati, Canada. Thank you so much, Koiki. Ọ̀rọ̀ tí máa tó ṣe sọ̀rọ̀ tán yìí mo fẹ́ dá sí.
Ẹ bá wa dá sí.
Mo ní advice step by mind. Mo kò sí advice ìrọ́gà ìlú gbogbo advice náà rẹ̀ ká máa take àrọ́gbọ́n nínú gbogbo nǹkan tá a máa ń sọ. So nǹkan tí fẹ́ sọ ni pé bọ́ọ̀lù sọ pé ká ní weight and department yẹn very very good. Kò sẹ́ni tún gbàdúrà fún ogun pray for but let's prepare for the worst. Because until you prepare for the worst, you know, just prepare to get it no matter what. So, but the best of the are you Koiki? You're a media man, that's your forte, that's your talent from God. Lawyer, only shape or legal marketers. Emma security. I just can't ex and ex-military men. Can't because until what you don't know. Because you're going to need a clear plan. Ẹjẹ kind department ẹyọkẹ tí ò bá mọ̀ nípa security tí ò bá ti join.
àtẹ̀fẹ́ máa sọ gbogbo nǹkan tó tàbẹ́ ìyẹn ẹ ṣáà jẹ́ ká ṣe rédíò ẹ fẹ́ mi ní rédíò station so that's fine all right no problem ẹ ṣe gbọ́dọ̀. Let me say this to millions of sons and daughters of Yorubas tí ẹ̀ ń wò wá níbi tí ẹ ti láǹfààní ẹlòmíì kódà ó wà níbi iṣẹ́ ẹ̀mí ẹ̀ ó ti kúrò ní ìlú tó wà and I am not dání ẹ̀mí ẹ̀ ti ṣí kúrò nílùú yẹn but one thing we must remember is the only thing that these politicians believe will conquer us is the military. Let's take this call. Kamada ni Eduro Hello, caller.
Hello.
Ẹ káàbọ̀ sórí ètò.
My name is Yusuf Exai, and I'm calling from New York. We want to know that God is behind you.
Amen.
Heaven is behind you.
Amen.
I dreamt that the Fulani, their plan is to exterminate non-Fulanis from their land. And God showed me that we also hold them and they have victory over them. God has given us all the victory. I've written 3 books and I make reference to these in my 3 books. Those books are selling on Amazon.com. I will also talk about the Yoruba race. If you search Yusuf Ajayi, you'll be able to make reference to that. God is behind you, and we are going ahead, and we are having victory.
Amen.
Please, could you send me the account number for the radio station?
All right, sir.
God bless you and Igboho and everybody that is in line with this struggle.
All right, sir.
God bless you.
Ekobawa, send orúkọ yín and the message, and then we'll reply back as we move on as well. Thank you very much. So send us a WhatsApp and then I'll reply the lori. Let me go back to the fear at the back of the minds of millions of people. And that is the fear Akokofe neutralized among all the Yorubas inside the Yoruba land and outside. That they do not have the manpower to conquer us. We might not even be prepared. We might not even have everything. But I know that this country does not have the manpower to conquer the Yoruba land. And all these politicians that we are kind of, I won't say pleading with, but we are giving them options, power of the military might to conquer the Yoruba land. Forget about the international community. We are not talking about in the 60s, in the 70s, in the 50s, when we were conquered. The way we were conquered then cannot happen at this 21st century. Do you know why? Toba go more than the might, and I'm not talking about, forget about the military might. I'm talking about the international community. Àwọn ọmọ ìlú wọn máa bá wọn jà lọ́hùn. Àwọn ọmọ ìlú wọn máa gbìjà wa. You think all the Americans love their system? You think all the British citizens are happy with their government? I go out all the time. I see the pain in their own eyes, and I hear and I listen to what they say. If not, we will not have continuous protests in UK. Why do we get continuous protests in a country that have everything? It's because the citizens are not pleased with their government. So if anybody think that the international community will give the backing for the mass killing of the Yoruba people and the Biafra, then they must be prepared for a big problem ahead. But we must be able to get the message grounded to our people on the ground. Wọ́n tó bẹ́ẹ̀ ni mo sọ, kò ṣe pé a fi ń boast, kò ṣe pé a fi ń bẹ́nu. This fight will come in different shape and manner. We've only started putting flag in Ekiti. The DPO is shitting in his pants. Ó yàgbẹ́ sára. Ó ń bẹ̀ wọ́n pé kó lọ yọ flag yẹn. A dẹ̀ insist pé a ní yọ flag yẹn. Right in Ado Ekiti. Because that flag is what the international community say we can put on the ground. And we are telling them, if you say we should remove the flag, we will take the flag to the government house. Ibẹ̀ la máa lọ rí mọ́. It's because some of you are not even seeing the energy of those on the ground. Those on the ground are so mad, upset than you watching me right now. That all the military barracks will secure them and save them. I am not a security expert. but n tí mo mọ̀ ni pé tó bá dé ojú ẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe máa ń sọ fùrọ̀álà tábà máa ṣu. àwọn òní kan máa gbégbèsè àwọn òní kan máa push látọ̀dọ̀ tiwọn but ẹ fáwa ní those logistics káwa náà lè fi push padà. àwọn tó fi bá wa jà yìí tẹ́ ń sọ pé máa bá wa jà yìí ṣe àǹjọ̀nú ni wọ́n ni wọ́n ń ṣàǹjọ̀nú náà à ń bọ̀sibọ́sí àwa náà fẹ́ jà. We don't want to fight but we want to go through the peaceful means. ṣe rí gbogbo mo wo Máyégún láàárọ̀ ẹ̀ kudos to my brother in Scotland. I always watch his repeated program every day. Àfi tí ìbáráyè gbọ̀tán délẹ̀. The moment ìbá ti jí between 5 and 6, Máyégún ni máa ń kọ́kọ́ lọ gbọ́. He was showing us how APC presented Obama to us. Do you know Obama spoke before the election of the Jonathan Buhari in 2015? Where is Obama now when millions of Nigerians are being killed? Ibo Obama wà? Ibo ni Kerry wà? The Secretary of State that flew into the country to give the backing, and all that was what they called lobby. Only God knows what they took away from Nigeria for those two presentations by Kerry and Obama. Ibo Obama náà wà nísìnyí. Oh, he's from Kenya, he's from Africa. Does he really love us as Yoruba people or as Nigerians? Where is he now? Where is Obama? I was just watching that clip. But Máyégún replayed the memory for majority of those Yorubas sitting outside and those inside and expecting that they will play another kind of kódà kẹ lọ sí heaven gan ní tẹ̀lé yín this time around. This time around, we are not going to back down on this. In tó bá fẹ́ gbà ní kó gbà, in tó bá fẹ́ ṣẹlẹ̀ ní kó ṣẹlẹ̀. Àkóìkí lẹ́mìí àwọn gbogbo. eré là ń ṣe ẹ̀rí ìrànwọ́ tó bá tásìkò yẹn bóyá eré là ń ṣe ni bí òtítọ́ ni àníṣe G7 ni mo sọ kí ni kàn mí pẹ̀lú Nàìjíríà go and look at all the countries around the G7 wọ́n tó bẹ́ẹ̀ láṣẹ Èdùmàrè àfi tí kò bá sí bàbá yẹn lókè tó sọ pé sẹ́ enough is enough we can do things our separate ways. The vice president said we need a visa to get to Kano. And by visa, they've been Benin Republic. If I need a visa, let me get a visa if I want to go to Kano. But we cannot continue in a system that have locked the mind of millions of Yoruba and refuse to allow us to grow. I was listening to Aisha Yusuf on her Twitter. I say Twitter is one area that you must continue to go back on and on. And she said something. Aisha Yusuf said, how can we say those from the eastern part, according to the statistics, are very good and brilliant, but yet they are not represented in the country called Nigeria? And some of you seen that we can win them using the same fraudulent constitution to continue. I was seeing the constitution in Molaso. And that goes back to people that are saying, I've told you, the only thing the politician believes tí gbogbo wàhálà ìbádé òun ni pé wàá gbé military jáde èmi dẹ̀ ń bí wọ́n pé ṣé àǹjọ̀nú ni military yẹn ni tó bá jẹ́ àǹjọ̀nú ni wọ́n ni ẹ̀ka dúró sí ìrùkọ́ tó ti gbà tásìkò yẹn bá tó bá jẹ́ pé àǹjọ̀nú ni wọ́n àrùmọ̀ tásìkò yẹn bá tó àní àwọn èèyàn fẹ́ wálé wọ́n lè wálé àwọn tó wà nílé wọ̀ gbádùn. Then what is the point of being in a country? Let us divide this country once and then let everybody start looking at what are the resources. Let's share the bills. There's no problem in that. UK were taking their bills from EU. The whole debt on Nigeria will be divided among the whole country that breaks out of it. I don't care whether 20 countries break out of Nigeria. Who cares? The country is just not working. Where a politician believes that they are more powerful than an average Yoruba man on the street. And people think that I can sort of ní Koikimedia. Lẹ́nu yín lójú yín. Fi ẹ̀yin sì ń wo fojú big man, big organization, big country. Òun lẹ fi ń wò gbogbo ẹ̀ máa fall apart. Ó máa wálẹ̀. Nigeria is not powerful. People are just looking at it as a powerful country. A country that cannot defeat Boko Haram. A country that cannot defeat... And not that they cannot defeat Boko Haram. They've played with the lives of the millions of Nigerians right inside the contraction they call Nigeria. And you think we will back down. You think we will be tired. That is what you are thinking. And some people sit down and say, oh, we are trying to make sure that, the next president does not come from the southwest. We'll give a damn where the next president wants to come from. What advantage has those people that you want to push on us? What have they done on us? Each one of them are proper 419. Let them come and declare all their assets and let us start thinking whether we will follow them into that 2023. Each one of the Yoruba politicians, past and present, let them come out and let us vet every part of that statement that get into their account, and get an auditor to go through it, and then we will decide whether we follow them. Bastard! Àwọn ọmọ àlè. Àwọn ìyá wà lórí títì nísìn, wọ́n làágùn nínú oòrùn, wọ́n fẹ́ ta pure water tó 1,000 naira. And then they say, oh, ẹ̀fẹ́ jẹ́ ká jẹ́ ẹ̀fẹ́ kí Yorùbá jẹ́ the next president ni. Ìgbà tó ti wà níbẹ̀, kí ni àǹfààní tó ṣe fún wọn? A governor goes there, a senator goes there, a house of reps goes there. All they care is about themselves alone. Ṣé bí bàbá Awólọ́wọ̀ ṣe ṣe nìyẹn ni? Let's get the radio station on as quickly as possible. And let's disrupt the whole system. We don't own Facebook. Wọ́n ti gbìyànjú. You think they've not made any attempt to tell YouTube and Facebook and the rest of the platform that àwọn tó ń sọ̀rọ̀ yìí, what can we do to bring them down? Ọlọ́run ò fún wọn ṣe ni. Elédùmarè ò fún wọn ṣe ni. Wọ́n ń gbìyànjú. And people think we are the one fighting. We are not the one fighting. They can throw anything at us. We care less. But you, as Yoruba sons and daughters, it is our responsibility to put a full stop. This car must stop now, and it is now. We share all the bills. We are not afraid of that. Gbogbo bills tó bá fẹ́ gbélé wa lọ́rùn kó gbélé wa lọ́rùn. UK was given a bill by the EU. They are all rogues. You're right. World rogues. People are dying in the hospital because there's no Nigeria can be fixed. Kó wù wọ́n kó lọ gbé Mary kó lọ gbé anybody wá. Nigeria is about to crumble finally. And we will give all the backing to those that believe in that mission. And that is also not just Professor Banji Akintoye. We have so many people that are working behind the scene that you will never see across the world. We will fight this to the end. Whatever it takes, we will fight it to the end. And we will mobilize people on a daily basis. Tó bá jẹ́ pé kó jẹ́ pé a máa sùn for 4 hours ni. A ti wà lójú ogun already. Àwọn kan náà sí lójú ogun. You think we are not at war already? But some of you are still thinking that this is just a child's play. Some of you think we are doing a movie. Ẹ rò pé script ni mo ń kọ lójoojúmọ́ tí bá jáde. We are dedicated. I don't know about majority, but I know some of us are dedicated, including myself. And I will stand on these till the end. I care less because Great Britain is the biggest problem that is behind all this mess up of this country. I lived there for 22 years. I still live there. I got my family there. But can those family come back home? No, they can't come back home. So what's the essence of saying that you live in UK? Because some of you say, oh, I live in UK. Can you bring your family back and relocate them back to this contraction you call Nigeria? Can you, watching me right now, listening to me, can you bring your family back, relocate to Nigeria at this present time? Now, family, it's because the problem is so much that even your own extended family believes that you are a threat to them. We are all in danger and we must come out of that danger, whatever it takes. You don't have to tell us everything you want to do. Do what you think is right to bring this country out. The Yoruba must come out, and it is now or never. And some people still talking about restructuring. Restructure, kill every restructure. You want to restructure a country that has nothing to do with us. Say, I sign agreement pẹ̀lú òyìnbó ni kọ́ join wa pẹ̀lú Yorùbá ni. Adá máa bá wọn fa wèrè. Bàbá sùrùtù la máa bá wọn fà. Ẹ wojú tèmi dáadáa. Ẹ wojú yìí dáadáa. Gbogbo tó bá gbà la máa fún. Aláwọn ìyá, aláwọn bàbá, 70s, 60s, wọ́n lè wálé da gbogbo ẹ̀rú. Kàkà bẹ́ẹ̀, a ní kò ní selection sẹ́. Not even 2023. Kò ní selection in the 2 states tó ń bọ̀. That if Nigeria doesn't break before the end of the year. People think we are still joking. Because some of them are still, ẹlòmíì say, own travel, own wọlé, ẹlòmíì lọ bí iṣẹ́. Okay. Àsìkò yẹn kù díẹ̀. Ó kù díẹ̀. Díẹ̀ báyìí ló kù. Eré lẹ̀rọ pa gbé dání ni. Eléyìí ti kọjá eré. We are talking about millions of lives of Yoruba people are in danger, and we must stop that danger. Great Britain will defend their citizens. We want to defend everything that is meant for Yoruba people, including all our resources. As ń fẹ́ bọ́ ní, ẹ kọ́kọ́ fún wa ní àwọn nǹkan tá à ń béèrè fún. Ẹ̀yẹn fún wa ní rédíò yẹn, kẹ́ wá fi mọ tó fẹ́ jáde nínú rédíò. Àwọn nǹkan míì tó fẹ́ jáde nínú rédíò, ó yàtọ̀ sí nǹkan tó máa jáde nínú Facebook. Nítorí we gonna talk to the right people then. Ṣé gbogbo àwọn tá a ṣe ń bá sọ̀rọ̀? Àwa ta ní ìmọ̀ kéékèèké ta mọ̀ the right thing to do. But àwọn bàbá kan wà tí wọ́n ní nǹkan lọ́wọ́ ta fẹ́ communicate pẹ̀lú nísàlẹ̀. Àwọn ìyá kan wà tó yẹ pé Ọlọ́run ló fún wọn, kò ń ṣe pé nothing. Ọlọ́run Elédùmarè ló gbélé wọn lọ́wọ́, but they don't know what is going on. And we want to communicate with them. The spirit will be waking up from every part of the Yoruba land. The spirit will wake up. A máa tọ̀, a máa bẹ̀, a máa plead with all the gods of the Yoruba land to come out and fight for us. Ibikíbi tí gbogbo gods wa bá wà la máa sọ fún. And some people think we are joking. Ẹni wò lẹ́ẹ̀mejì. Let's take more calls. Hello, caller. Hello. Welcome to the program.
ọgbọ́n Yorùbá tó bá wọ pé wọ́n Nàìjíríà pa gbogbo fámìlì ẹ̀ ṣé ìyá tá a jẹ nílùú ṣé I support that radio station tó ń sọ ẹ radio station yẹn nìkan ló kù sí ká fi fọ́ ẹ̀ sí lójú ìlú yẹn ṣé gbogbo àwọn politician they only think of their self alone ní France bíi ṣiṣẹ́ tí ò wọ́ tiẹ̀ ṣé ẹni bọ́ tó bá gbé wọn Nàìjíríà tó bá jẹ́ ọmọ ilẹ̀ ọ̀ká òjìire wọn Nàìjíríà clean generation ṣé ní àkọ́bẹ̀rẹ̀ ṣé níbi tí ẹbí ti lọ sí àmàkọ́bẹ̀rẹ̀ látòrí àwọn akọ́kọ́ta jẹ́ ara wa fúnra wa yẹ́ra jẹ́ ọmọ Yorùbá fúnra wa everybody tí ó bá support nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ yìí ṣé ní oríṣiríṣi kankan láti máa bẹ̀rẹ̀ ṣé oríṣiríṣi láti máa bẹ̀rẹ̀ ìyá ti pọ̀ jù náà ẹwu àwọn èèyàn wa ní Libya ẹwu àwọn èèyàn wa ní Libya ẹwu àwọn èèyàn wa ní desert ẹwu báwọn ṣe kú sórí omi ní Mediterranean Sea wọ́n ní àwọn videos kan ṣe àwọn ọmọ wọn ní òfin kan wọ́n wọ 70-50 years náà lọ́jọ́ ẹ̀kọ́ wà tó ẹ̀kọ́ wà ní kọ́ńtì wọn kọ́ máa lọ school ẹwu gbogbo àwọn ọmọ bí wọn náà they are all free education free health everything àwọn tó ẹ̀kọ́ sì máa lọ school nígbà tí ò sí kí ni wọ́n ìlú àwọn parents ẹ̀rọ àwọn family wọ́n dáwọ́ pọ̀ fún àwọn crosser ní kó tún try by land to risk life well ẹ̀wọ̀n àwọn ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ń kú ẹni pàtó wọn kó wọn Nàìjíríà wọn orí ẹni ẹlẹ́kọ́ ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ gbogbo àwọn tó máa ń comment sórí platform yìí ni mo personally mo máa ń reply wọn èpè mo dẹ̀ sí reply wọn because èpè lọ́wọ́ wọn because they are 5,000 10,000 wọ́n fi ra fún ìṣòro wọn ọ̀dẹ̀ ní ọpọlọ àkọ́ níbi à ń pariwo pé òkè àìsí ọmọ Nàìjíríà mọ́ Nàìjíríà ti pé ọ̀rẹ́dì à ń jẹ́ kó yẹ àwọn ìbò wọn lọ pé wọ́n ti rí anything understand àwọn òkè mo sọ fún yàn pé I'm from Odùduwà ó ní kí ni mo rí ìbẹ̀rù Odùduwà ó ní ìdẹ̀nu Nàìjíríà so everybody tó bá lọ pé wọ́n Nàìjíríà bí Nàìjíríà ẹ nílẹ̀ káwọn kiri ní Yorùbá ládùúgbò ẹ orí ẹ̀mí ẹ̀ka ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ by force àwọn èèyàn wọn gbọ́dọ̀ gbọ́ by force níbi tó dé yìí àwọn èèyàn bí wọn gbọ́dọ̀ lẹ́sìn wọn gbọ́dọ̀ gbọ́ ṣé ìyá ti wọ́n wọ̀nyẹn lára náà and very very bad wọ́n wọ àwọn rálì kọ̀ọ̀kan tí ẹ ṣe ń gbà kọ́tẹ́ báwọn èèyàn sọ̀rọ̀ wọ́n yọ ṣé ìyá àwọn èèyàn jìyà tó yẹ pé wọ́n tó sì ti kí wọ́n lè sọ̀rọ̀ ẹlòmíràn pé ṣé Odùduwà lè ṣẹlẹ̀ fẹ́ wọ́n ní àwọn ọmọ ìyá yìí ẹ̀jẹ̀ bá sọ tí o ti mọ̀ tó máa jẹ nílùú jẹ oúnjẹ sóúnjẹ lè jẹ problem sa sóúnjẹ lè jẹ problem ọlọ́dún tí ìbá ti kọ́ nínú kílókù ìṣẹ́kùṣe.
wọ́n ní pé yẹn pé pọ́lì àṣẹ Nigerian government or Nigerian politicians believes in the military. They don't believe ní ọlọ́pàá sílẹ̀ ọlọ́pàá ensars lásán lọ́sẹ̀ ọlọ́pàá sá kúrò lórí títì gbogbo ọlọ́pàá sá kúrò lórí títì. They believe in their military, but we will tell them that that is bigger than the military. We fight on our behalf. We still take it. Ó bá sunmi la máa lọ ẹni tó bá ti sún kó lọ kó padà wá ẹni tó bá ti sún kó jókòó kájọ máa bá lọ. Hello caller. Live and direct.
Hello, Susie.
From time to time. Bí mo tẹ̀ ṣe tí ọmọ Yorùbá tó bá jẹ́ ọmọ ọkọ tó bá ń gbọ́ the courage that you put into the passion gbàrà ni. Ebi gbogbo àti actualize Yorùbá nation it has come to stay nítorí wípé ọmọ Yorùbá tí ò bá kí ń ṣe ọmọ ọkọ ló máa bẹ̀rù láti lọ. I'm a graduate, but mo wà Nigeria, but mo mọ what it takes to live in this shithole country. Mo mọ what it takes. Mo mọ nǹkan táwọn èèyàn fojú rí every day. Go out every morning, see people's faces at the bus stop. You see hunger, and that is what all these politicians don't look láti fi suppress wa. They are trying to keep us in perpetual hunger so that they will say that there's no power to fight. But as it is now, everybody ti já. Agbára Ọlọ́run kò ní sún wa kò ní ra anything tó bá fẹ́ já sí. Àwọn kan náà máa lọ, àwọn kan náà máa kú.
Bó ṣe máa rí nìyẹn. Bẹ́ẹ̀ni, number on YouTube. The number is already pinned on Koikimedia, and I guess those that know the number, can you just also continue to put the +4475 plus 447594050979. What only, and that is how you're going to get through. So the number is now on YouTube, and you would also have opportunity to also get through. Again, 450 individuals will give us the target at $100 or £100 to get that radio up and running before the end of this month. 450 people. Let's go straight and take more calls. Another plus 234. Welcome to the program. Hey, come on. About mute the background. Mute the background. Mute the background. Mute the background. Mute the background completely. Mute the background. Lè gbọ́ra yín lórí phone kẹ́tù gbọ́ra yín nínú ilé. Ẹ gbóhùn sókè. À ń gbọ́ yín. We can hear you. Ẹ gbóhùn sókè. Ọládipúpọ̀ Sọ̀jí, go ahead. Láti Dublin, go ahead. Àmín. Agbára Ọlọ́run. Àmín. Àmín.
Hello.
Ẹ káàbọ̀ sórí ètò.
Bàbá Kóìkì àtọ̀ ṣe fún wa Ọlọ́run.
Àmín. Àmín.
Àwọn ọ̀dà wa alábẹ̀mùjẹ. Àwọn nǹkan tí mi fẹ́ sọ nípa àwọn tó ń rí pé ìyà ń jẹ owó kọ́ ẹgbẹ́ ń pa àwọn wọn sí wọn. Tí wọ́n dẹ̀ ṣe ń wò lẹ́gbẹ́ tó bá tí wá dé ọmọ tí wọ́n máa gba àwọn 2,000, 10,000, 5,000. Àwọn ọ̀rọ̀ tí mi fẹ́ fún àwọn ìwàkìlọ̀ tó ń bọ́ mi lè rí jẹ́ pàtó ọ̀gá ọ̀rọ̀ àwọn ìmọ̀ wẹ̀yọ̀ fún àbá tí ó fífa òṣèré pé ẹ̀yìn. Àwọn ọ̀rọ̀ tí mo fẹ́ fún gbogbo wọn ní pé kí àwọn ìyá rẹ̀ ẹ bá nínú àwọn ìyá rẹ̀ ó yẹ ká máa wọ́n sọ̀rọ̀ làlà lójú kọ́. Wọn ò fi ṣe ìyá bíbí. Ìyá òṣì, ìyá àgbà lòdì wọn, àwọn olórí burúkú. Àwọn ọ̀yà tí wọn ò fẹ́ lọ síwájú àwọn ọmọ wọn ni wọ́n. Ṣé ó yẹ kí wọ́n gbọ́ ní ọjọ́ tó gba owó ìjẹ́ òun ló kọ́ ọjọ́ sì tàn àwọn ọmọ wọn àwọn ọmọ wọn sọ̀rọ̀ sí káníkọ̀ wọn bá sí. Àwọn ọmọ rẹ̀ ní rí sí àwọn ọ̀rẹ́ ìfúrúkú rẹ̀ ní rí sí gbọ́ngàn náà wọ̀ ẹ̀kọ́. Tó kéré ní pé láti sọ̀rọ̀ lórí àwọn ìyá yẹn àwọn ọmọ àwọn ọ̀dà bá ń bá wọn ká gbóhùn wá ẹgbẹ́ náà bá yà wá sọ̀rọ̀ lé. Ẹ máa bá wọn wí ìjọ ẹ̀yà tó ti ẹ̀yà wọn dá. Àwọn òyìnbó wọ́n ti sọ síwájú wa nínú. Sọ síwájú ní ẹ̀fà bàbá àwọn ọmọ ọjọ́ ọ̀la wa. Àwọn pọ̀lẹ́tìkà rẹ̀ ọmọ ní wọ́n lè bá tó òṣìṣẹ́ aṣọ ìyá ló bá ti rí lẹ́yìn wọ́n ti orí tí ọlọ́run kò tó wà tọ́lọ́run bí wà bí wọ́n ti ọ̀rọ̀ oníṣẹ́ ìwé ìlú yìí wọ́n lè kò ṣe. Àyà yẹn ni mo fẹ́ kí ó gbogbo àwọn èyí tẹ̀ gbé mú àwọn ìyá yẹn ni wọ́n fẹ́ lọ́wọ́ àwọn ọ̀rọ̀ àwọn ọ̀rọ̀ àwọn ọ̀rọ̀ láti gbé ayé wọn. Ìgbọ̀ngàn bá wà ní ọjọ́ àwọn àgbé ayé.
Adupelo, the last caller. I can see my mom also watching Iyalalu Barika, and also to all my family that have stand with us since last year. It's not been easy, but they know that we are doing the right thing, and the name will be remembered. That is also more than millions and millions of dollars that anyone can offer or give me. I remember $100,000. Maintain buffer nígbà yẹn ni. Torí tẹ́ ẹ bá maintain buffer, any of them kò tẹ̀ ní make statement yẹn. we are talking about the Yoruba race now. Èmi náà fẹ́ kọ́ rántí orúkọ mi. Ẹ̀rí bẹ́ẹ̀ tí rántí orúkọ bàbá Awólọ́wọ̀. Ẹ máa rántí orúkọ tèmi náà ni forever and ever. Forever and ever. Lẹ máa rántí orúkọ yẹn. People are asking for ní fẹ́ account number síta. No, we're not going to put account number for that radio. And nobody should open no GoFundMe. On this particular one, èmi ò sọ ti bò mí o. Èyí tèmi sọ, no GoFundMe. We don't want no GoFundMe. We want to focus on how we deliver this as quickly as possible. If you're interested, get in touch with us. Tẹ́ bá send the message, tá a bá ti reply, tá a rí pé àká, ẹ pè wá, a rí pé ẹ ti send the message. Àwa lè come back lé lórí. Àbí kò lè listen. We take few more calls at 3:30. We're going to bring the show to an end. So I have about just 20 minutes. So I'm going to push all the callers. Hello, caller.
Ẹ kú iṣẹ́ Koiki.
Ẹ káàbọ̀ mọ́.
Ọlọ́run bá máa ràn yín lọ́wọ́ o.
Àmín.
Ṣẹ́rí àdúrà mi ni pé Ọlọ́run ọba kó bá wa kó sí àwọn leaders wa àti àwọn politicians nínú. But for selfishness, wọn ò fẹ́ rí gbogbo wọn yẹn. Ọlọ́run nù àtàwọn nǹkan tó ní Nàìjíríà kò ní máa ṣe. Ẹ wo bí náà wà yìí. Ayọ̀wò Ọlọ́run, ọmọ ní blọọ̀kù ẹ̀sẹ̀. Ẹ̀kún náà máa fi ṣáájú ní gbogbo. Kábíyèsí wáyé lọ́ máa fún. Ọ̀bí kábíyèsí wáyé Nàìjíríà, àwọn olówó ara wọn máa fún. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́, ẹ bá wa sọ̀nà. Bí wọ́n ṣe máa ọ̀kadì sí Èkìtì. Wọ́n ti àwọn politicians ń jẹ́ àwọn èèyàn lọ́wọ́. Èkìtì yẹn ṣe pàtàkì púpọ̀. Ìlú ojoojúmọ́ là ń gbà wọ́n. Ẹ gbọ́ nǹkan kan, wọ́n jẹ́ kó sọ bá wọn sọ̀rọ̀. So, ìkọ́jú mo fẹ́ sọ nìyẹn o. Àgbà ojú àdéṣe lágbára Ọlọ́run.
Ẹ ṣé gan. We'll take 3 more calls. 1, 2, 3. And then I'm going to do my closing remark. I have to go now so that we can attend to other areas that we are dealing with on a daily basis. Once again, I do appreciate every single individual that have joined us in the last almost 3 hours, if not more. So this is the first one, and then after that, it's going to be 2 more. Go ahead.
Yeah, good afternoon. I'm calling from Italy.
Go ahead.
I'm very happy for your program, for what you are doing. You are doing a very marvelous program.
Thank
you. You know, the problem, the thing I want to say now is because, you know, I want my people, my brothers, Yorubas, to make sure to look carefully what their mothers and other days, you know, so that the border will not be so much because all these planets that we are very close to everywhere Nigeria, you understand? I just my that you know our brothers around to watch for all those people that are moving around the Yoruba land, the forest, to make sure that those Yoruba forests will not be so forest because a lot of things is happening around and Ogun State, you know, but those 2 places that all the things they want to plan. So I pray that Yoruba people will be careful about this gender block all the border that maybe is so porous, please.
All right, thank you very much. Because of the time constraint, 2 more calls. 1 more after these, and then we bring the show to an end. Let's go and get this caller in quickly. Hello, caller.
Yeah, ẹ
káàbọ̀ sórí ètò.
Ẹkú iṣẹ́ Odùduwà gbé gbogbo wa o.
Àmín. Àṣẹ Èdùmàrè.
Problem ta ní Nàìjíríà ni pé òyìnbó tá a sọ gan ti pọ̀ because àwọn ìyá tí ẹ sọ yìí. Gbogbo àwọn alálẹ̀ àwọn ìyá tẹ́ sọ. Gbogbo wa. Ká bá sọ ní Yorùbá tá a sọ ọ̀tọ̀ òyìnbó ti pọ̀ jù. Kò sí ọmọ tó jẹ́ Nàìjíríà mọ́ náà. Ìjọba ti mọ̀ pé Nàìjíríà ti fọ́. Nísìnyí, àwọn dókítà wà on strike báyìí sí.
àwọn tó ń ṣe ilé ẹjọ́ gan náà wà on strike gbogbo schools ló wà on strike ṣé ìlú nìyẹn àwọn leaders wa tó jẹ́ Yorùbá yìí náà sí olè ní wọ́n rí pé tí wọ́n bá jólè ní kí ni nǹkan tó fa wàhálà tí Nàìjíríà bá pín sí mẹ́ta oníkálukú wa lọ Belgium Luxembourg àti Netherlands ìkọ̀kọ̀ náà ni wọ́n tẹ́lẹ̀tẹ́lẹ̀ wọ́n pín àwọn mẹ́tẹ̀ẹ̀ta pín wọ́n tẹ̀tẹ̀ gbádùn ara wọn títí dè ní kí ló ń disturb àwa náà tá a lè ṣe irú ẹ̀. So ìjẹkújẹ ló ń ṣe wá tara wa nìkan ni báwo ni èèyàn ṣe máa bímọ tó jẹ́ pé lé sẹ́nétọ̀ ló ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ máa lọ kó tó lọ sọ bíìlì hospital báwo lèèyàn ṣe fẹ́ lọ́mọ náà lọ ní skul tó jẹ́ pé lé rẹpísẹ̀ ilé ká chairman ló ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ máa lọ kó tó lọ sanwó skul tí gọ́ọ̀mẹ̀ bá dá àníìdí yẹn ṣe títí ò da ìgbọ́kọ̀ ò da kí ló wọ́ọ̀kì ní Nàìjíríà gbogbo àwọn tó sọ pé kí Nàìjíríà jẹ́ wà kí nìkan tó wọ́ọ̀kì ní Nàìjíríà ṣé Tinubu tara fẹ́ tẹ̀lé náà sí ilé Haúsá ló ń lọ ṣé ilé Haúsá ṣé ọmọ náà ṣé Yorùbá lòun ni ṣé Haúsá lòun ni. ẹ ti sọ lórí ètò sí kí gbogbo wọn wà transparent kó má sọ bí gbogbo tó ń bá sí kọ́ àyè lọ sí rí owó tí ẹ bá fún gbogbo ìṣe wọn náà. ẹ bá sì tó bá lọ owó yẹn ti gbé ẹ̀kọ́ tó ti ọjọ́ ìrìn ní gbogbo ìlú náà. Ọlọ́run á ti wà lẹ́yìn Ọlọ́run á bá wa ṣe o. Àwọn kan tí kọ́ tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ní pé tọ́rọ̀ rédíò náà tó bá bọ́ sí àwọn ibo wá ti pọ̀ jù. Ẹwà àwọn Haúsá bá máa sọ̀rọ̀ wọn èdè wọn náà sọ. Ìgbò bá máa sọ̀rọ̀ wọn èdè wọn náà sọ. Bí Yorùbá bá máa sọ tí òyìnbó làwọn á sọ. Àwọn ìyá wa àwọn bàbá wa wọn dẹ̀ bóyìnbó yìí. Lọ́wọ́ ẹ jẹ́ kí Yorùbá lápè Yorùbá nation lápè sí ẹ jẹ́ káà náà sọ Yorùbá kí gbogbo àwọn ìyá ìmọ̀ nǹkan tá à ń ṣe.
Wọ́n gbọ́ yín náà báyìí ẹ ṣe gan.
Ọlọ́run á ti wà lẹ́yìn Ọlọ́run á yọ wá ní oko ẹrú yìí o.
Ọ̀rọ̀ ẹ má bínú bàbá wa this will get our last call hello caller.
Bàbá tí ó kì í.
Ẹ̀yin ni last caller ẹ bá wa wrap it up quickly community láti close now.
Nice one. Ẹ̀gbọ́n ló ń pè láti Canada. I'm not going to take your time, sir. Thank you for doing a very great job. I just want to tell you something quickly. Very quick one. I'm a spiritualist. I'm a celestial. Olúwa mú mi rí ìtọ̀kọ̀. Àwọn tó ní ilẹ̀ Yorùbá ti dìde. There is no need to be afraid. Alálẹ̀ ti dìde. I'm telling you by revelation. Àwọn tó ní ilẹ̀ ti dìde. Yorùbá can never be conquered again. That's what I want to say. Keep on the good work, sir. Nípa ti rédíò ẹ̀sọ́ bá ti máa san owó, sir.
No problem.
Thank you, sir.
Ẹ ṣé gan ni. That I think was the one out of the beautiful callers that called, the last caller. Ẹ má bínú àní lè gbé ìpè kankan mọ́ níbi tí a bá dé. Àwọn tó ti jókòó pẹ̀lú wa láti ìgbà tá a ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ gbogbo yín pátápátá ni a dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀. The point of the radio that a lot of you have asked is also part of the awareness. And that ó ṣe kókó níbi tí ìrìn àjò yìí dé nísìn àfi tá a bá fi parọ́ fúnra wa. Àwọn èèyàn máa bèèrè pé ọ̀nà wo lẹ fẹ́ gbà tẹ fẹ́ fi ṣi ẹ̀yìn ẹ fìyẹn sílẹ̀. Tìyín ni pé ẹ dá sí bẹ́ẹ̀ bá lè bá wa dá sí. Bẹ́ẹ̀ bá lè dá sí ẹ máa fi àdúrà ẹ fi ràn wá lọ́wọ́. Ẹ̀yìn ẹ fìyẹn sílẹ̀. A dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ gbogbo ọmọ káàárọ̀ òjíire. Mọ̀ nípa rédíò yẹn ẹ kàn sí mi bẹ́ẹ̀ bá ti mẹ́sẹ̀gì tá a tètè ka mẹ́sẹ̀gì yẹn ẹ má jẹ́ kó ròyìn lójú ẹ pè ẹ má fi ṣèbínú pé àá láti ibijọ́ méjì adẹ̀ fẹ́ sẹ́ndì mẹ́sẹ̀gì sí ko tó bá mú mi pé mo ì tí kà á mo ì tí ṣe nìyẹn ní tó bá mú mi pé mo ti kà á tí mo respond ìyẹn yàtọ̀. Orúkọ tèmi kò yí padà. Àmọ̀ràn tí gbogbo yín mú wá a máa fi ṣe iṣẹ́. Ìwé ìtẹ̀ tá à ń lò yìí gbogbo ìtọ́ máa kọ sínú ẹ̀ tí mo máa ní kọ́ change wọ́n máa sọ di Yorùbá kò ní sí èdè Gẹ̀ẹ́sì nínú ẹ̀ mọ́. À á sọ fáwọn tó ń bá wa tẹ̀ pé kọ́ change gbogbo tó sọ pé support wá sọ lédè Yorùbá. Yorùbá sovereignty now á sọ di èdè Yorùbá. No Nigerian election in Yoruba territory in 2023 á sọ di èdè Yorùbá. Support Yoruba referendum now a máa sọ ní èdè Yorùbá. How to sign the poll and petition kò tí ì jáde lóòótọ́. Àwọn tó ń ṣiṣẹ́ lórí yẹn, Nigeria is a big elephant. Àwọn kankan máa ṣiṣẹ́ lórí yẹn, ẹ jẹ́ káwa kólúkálukú máa ṣe ní tó bá lè ṣe àpàdé lókè ní àṣẹ Èdùmàrè. So à pè wọ́n nísìnyí, à ní kó bá wa sọ di èdè tiwantiwa. But tá bá wá sọ di èdè tiwantiwa, a nídìí ìrànlọ́wọ́ pé interprint yìí kò tí tó rárá. A nídìí ẹ̀ lọ́pọ̀lọpọ̀ sí. A dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ gbogbo ẹ̀yin tí ẹ̀ ń bá wa ṣe ní 1,000 copies kìíní 1,000 copies. A dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ yín. Ó dẹ̀ ń rìn síbi tó yẹ kó rìn sí. Lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí èèyàn púpọ̀ ló máa ń pè, a dẹ̀ máa ń jẹ́ kó yé wọn pé a ní aṣọ nílẹ̀ àti fìlà. Nítorí ẹlòmíì máa ń rò pé bóyá a ní aṣọ tó pọ̀. Àmọ́ díẹ̀díẹ̀ táwọn èèyàn ń ṣe fún wa, battery phone eléyìí tẹ̀ ti fẹ́. Okay, let me quickly connect this so that YouTube yẹn ò ní kú, so that a lè fi parí program yẹn, because a ti wà ní long journey pé ju pé kó lọ turn on floor, and we are almost there, just under another few minutes and I'm going to close the whole broadcast. So in tí mo fi ń ṣàlàyé ni pé kò ń ṣe dandan ni pé àwọn nǹkan tẹ́ bá ṣe yẹn ó láti dé ọ̀dọ̀ Koikimedia. Ẹ lè náà ṣe ládùúgbò yín. Ẹ mọ̀ kébì lọ́wọ́ fún àwọn tó máa káàkiri lọ bá wa ṣe, àbí bẹ́ẹ̀ kọ́? Mo lè ka message kankan nísìn. Okay, wọ́n ní àwọn kan ta. Okay, the message is people are using Oduduwa Nation to fraud. Somebody called me from Nigeria that there's a grant for Yoruba Nation. They're collecting 1,000 naira forms. Please tell people on your platform not to fall for victim. Sherry Intagbedani brand. Kódà iPhone gan wọ́n duplicate. Gbọ́n mi yé. iPhone, which is a brand on its own. Wọ́n ṣe fake. We have a lot of fake. But it is entirely up to us. Ká vete, ká tó tọwọ́ bọ̀. I cannot see what is happening across the Yoruba land and around the world. Mo dẹ̀ sí nínú gbogbo groups. But ẹni tí ò bá yé, ẹ pé lára wa tájọ́ ń ṣètò, ẹ double check. Pé ṣé nǹkan tí mo kà yìí, ṣé nǹkan tí mo gbọ́ yìí, ṣé authentic ni kó tó di pé ẹ dáwọ́ lé. Èmi ò lè sọ pé èèyàn báyìí fake, èèyàn báyìí authentic. Ara mi ni mo mọ̀, èmi ò mọ̀ tẹ́lòmíì. But gbogbo àwọn tájọ́ ń ṣètò, ẹ lè reach out to us one way or the other, and I'm sure you know how to do that. Ntí ẹ bá fẹ́ pé lè ṣe ní local government yín, ẹ fi ràn wọ́n lọ́wọ́. Kò dẹ̀ ń ṣèyàn kan ló ń ṣiṣẹ́ yìí o, kò ń ṣèmi nìkan ni mò ń ṣiṣẹ́ yìí. So lóòótọ́ ojú tèmi gbogbo èèyàn ń rí akíkanjú ọmọkùnrin kìnnìkan is good, but àwọn tó ń ṣiṣẹ́ káàkiri ẹ lè má rí àwọn èlòmíì títí tá a máa fi gba Yorùbá Nation yìí. A dẹ̀ ti gbà ẹlòmíì á ní báwo lẹ ṣe gbà tẹ́ ṣe wà nínú Nàìjíríà. No, ìwọ ló ń assumption tẹ́ nìyẹn, àwa ti mú assumption yẹn kúrò. Lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí a tún fi sọ fún gbogbo àwọn security ilẹ̀ Yorùbá, ẹ̀yà Ìgbò ló jẹ́ ni, Haúsá ló jẹ́ ni, Yorùbá ló jẹ́ ni. Ẹ fi àwọn ọmọ wa tó ń káàkiri, tó ń ṣe awareness, tó ń lọ tẹ pósítà, tó ń lẹ̀ káàkiri, ẹ má dá wọn dúró o. Ẹ má dá wọn dúró o. No problem, we take feedback. That tells you I read all the comments. Not everything, but I pick it one at a time. So we do the Yoruba version and we do the English version. So, but we need to do more. You can also send your printer to do it, or you can tell us to do it, whichever way you want it. But we need as many of these. This is the game changer. Ele mo gbé sínú nkùn mi láti last year ni pé tí bá délé n tí máa kọ́kọ́ execute nìyẹn. last year ni mo ti mọ̀ pé poster is the one area that I want to focus on, and it has done the magic. Not up to the what we want, but it's still doing it. Stickers, and we appreciate, like I said, every single individuals, different groups, different individuals. Àti àwọn tí wọ́n fún wa ní laptop, pé ká ra laptop, àdúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ gbogbo wọn. Everybody. Àwọn kan fún wa lówó, ẹ ra laptop. Àwọn kan gbé oògùn wá fún wa. Different people are doing different things. First aid kit, àdúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ wọn. Bandage, cotton, these, àdúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ gbogbo yín. Oògùn oríṣiríṣi. Ẹlòmíràn ní má gbọ́ oògùn lọ́wọ́ wọn. Kò ṣe bí ti bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn. Àti dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ ẹni tó fún wa lélẹ̀ yìí. Ó wúlò gan. Ó yà pé Canada ni bàbá náà. Walkie-talkies. More walkie-talkies. We need them. Different brand lẹ́dẹ̀ẹ́ra, but mo fẹ́ ká focus lórí ìta ti nílẹ̀ tẹ́lẹ̀. Mo fi ìkan wọ̀nyí ní ìjẹta. Eléyìí náà ó wà lára àwọn tí a ti ń rà tẹ́lẹ̀. Ìdí ni pé I'll give you the reason why. Tá bá jáde in groups, gbogbo àwọn tó bá ní lọ́wọ́, we use the same frequency. Àwọn ò sí nínú Nàìjíríà mọ́. Ọlọ́pàá kan á dá wa dúró pé torí agbé walkie-talkie dání. Ó fẹ́ àfẹ́ forí ẹ̀ fágbọ́n nìyẹn. Òun kò tẹ̀ ní ṣe. So again, ẹ̀gbọ́n kan ní mọ̀nìlẹ́gbọ̀n ọ̀nkú kan náà ni ṣé woolwich kan lọ́wọ́. I think he sent about 10 of it individuals. Mẹ́wàá ló fi ránṣẹ́. Mo mọ̀ fáwọn ọmọ mi tajọ́ wo program wa ní Koiki àwọn tí wọ́n máa pé walkie-talkie wà lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ ò kó jáde. So but again, àdúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ everybody that have done so much, and people are also bringing our sons and daughters that they've been locked in for a very long time. We will not get tired, and I think we should end it right now so that I can also go and do some other things as well. Have a very good afternoon wherever you are. Like I said, you can reach out to us. Thereby get to me. A lot of people get angry because they can't get through to me. Because you can go on and ẹni tẹ́ fẹ́ bá sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn náà, ẹni tó lè gba mẹ́sẹ̀gì ni. Ẹ fi mẹ́sẹ̀gì yẹn sílẹ̀ wọ́n ní bẹ́ẹ̀ fún mi. Don't be upset pé èmi gangan lè fẹ́ bá sọ̀rọ̀. Ẹni tẹ́ fẹ́ bá sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn is as much as the same thing as you are speaking to me. Once again, I say have a very good afternoon. We will not be back again tonight. We'll take a bit of break, but we might be back again tomorrow as usual, where we continue with the campaign for the Yoruba Nation awareness. And we say thank you once again for those thoughts on the line. It's a friend. Don't want to get upset. What is the brand of the walkie-talkie? Okay, let's quickly talk on that before we go. It's very, very important. We gave you the brand last week or 3 days ago, but this particular one is a different model. You can put it right up. It is BAO. Ebama type it. Biofang. BAOFENG. You can get it on eBay. They are very cheap. You can get 2, 3, 4, 6, 10. If you see no, if you ránṣẹ́ tó bá ti dé ìlú Èkó, àmọ́ bá ṣe máa gbà lọ́wọ́ yín. So let us type it for those that are listening to us right particular one. It is BAOFENG. Àwọn tí mo náà bá wa type lẹ́yìn. The model for this particular one is Bravo Freddy. Oh no, let me start again. BF 888S for sugar. So I hope people are writing it out. BAOFENG, and the model is BF 888S for Sarah or S for sugar, and that is what it looks like. So, Morino, Udabo, thank you very much. So we start closing the broadcast from Instagram, and we say bye for now, and we do the same thing on Koikimedia Facebook. Bye for now as well. Also on Olayomi Koiki, I say have a very good afternoon and thank you for staying tuned with us. I'll be back again same time tomorrow. And all my those friends and those that have stand with us on YouTube, please share the broadcast so that more people will have opportunity to watch the broadcast. Bye for now.